All right, now let's just do a visuals test. Can you guys see me? If you can see me, what am I holding in my hand right now? So mic needs to be off if I'm echoing. I'm good? What am I at? What do I got? Woo! Strumming hard in my guitar. Say what? Yeah, I got it in my pocket. Woo! Strumming, strumming, strumming. Slapping some bass, baby, that's right. What's up, Matt? What's up, Michael? Hello? Actually, I'm gonna hold this more. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not fucking done. Woo! Let's go, camera. Let's test some cameras out. Camera number 2, how we doing today? Camera number 2 up here. Are we good? GoPro? There you go. Yeah. Woo! Hey, Billy, I'm going to be speaking at TNC 2018 too. We should meet up. What's up, Sherry? I love it. Hey. All right. Your girl seems focused. She's working hard. They're all working hard, man. We all work hard around here. It's Rena Roney over here.
The camera was on.
Camera number 3.
I didn't know the camera was on.
Can you guys make some noise, as in type in the chat if you can hear Rena?
The mic is on. It broke again.
Turn her up, turn her up.
It's broken.
You're low, you're low, you're low.
It's right here.
Oh, no, turn her up down there.
Hey, Mike, do you want to take my mic?
What's the, and let's test Rhea.
Hello, hello. You can't see me, you see Rena. I'm here. I'm here. Hello.
All right, you can be my wing.
Okay.
What am I hitting? What am I hitting with? What am I playing right now?
I don't know.
I'm hitting some Matchbox 20. Oh, I wonder what it's like to be the rainmaker. I wonder what it's like to know that I made the rain. Oh, fuck. Can't take myself seriously sometimes. Guitar. Am I good? Let me see. We're on the same channel. Sorry, guys. Just getting some technical difficulties before we start today. It's a right-handed guitar, but I'm left-handed, so what do? How does somebody teach me? I just got this as a gift. I got this as a gift from the Sulks. If you guys need any type of production, shipping, promotion items, you should call them because they give you guitars. All right? Yeah, wasn't Jimi Hendrix like a lefty or something, but he also played with his right? I can use my teeth to... Despacito. Doesn't matter, I can do it all. Turn it upside down and play like Babyface. Is that what Babyface does? Girl, it's been so long. Yeah, he does some shit like that. Thank you, appreciate it. Is that, wait, what the fuck is that, Karen? Is it working? Wow, that's pretty cool. Paul, you find some unique stuff. You're right here. All right, guys, here we go. So we have a lot of shit to cover today, so I don't want to dick around too much. What's up? My name is Billy Jean. These webinars are always funny because I've probably done, Rena, how many webinars would you say I've done in the last 3 years, 2 years, 3 years? When I say, honestly, can I say I'm maybe Guinness Book, like more than most people in the world? More than most people in the world. Probably the most, like, it's crazy. Anyways, how many of you, this is your first webinar with me? Put first in the chat right now. Put first. I just want to know who I'm selling. I want to make sure I know your name because I got to get you to buy some shit after this. Okay, good. Couple things you should know. Number 1 is we like to have a lot of fun. It'll never be boring. Number 2 is we do it differently. The entire presentation is done through the webcam, so you want to make me full screen here. We got about 4 different cameras that we'll be using the whole time, about 4 different microphones, and I do a lot of drawing and visualization shit, as in visualizing your campaigns, and I'll also pick up the phone and I'll call a lot of you. Is anybody interested in having me pick up the phone and just call you to fix your shitty Facebook ad campaign? Anybody? Just type in the chat if you are. Okay, there's a lot of you. So, to start off today, I'm gonna give you a basic framework. I guess, fuck, so there's new people here. I should tell you about myself and all of that. Do I have slides on me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you about myself. Hold on. Take my wallet out of my pocket. It's always the boring part. Okay, so someone just typed in the chat, where's the chat? You're my favorite type of person. All right, thank you for being here. So my name is Billy Jean Shaw III, born and raised in San Diego, California, 29-year-old African-American male that is the best in the world when it comes to turning clicks into customers using paid advertising. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. It doesn't matter what it is. I will get you customers. And so I'm here today with this actually webinar is different. Usually like I'm teaching an entire framework, but this I'm just teaching you how to fix shitty campaigns. It's gonna be extremely valuable for some of you, and I hope you leave here with shit that's actually going to make you money. Other thing, and I say this out of respect for you, if you're someone who gets offended by cursing, fuck off. This is the wrong webinar for you. I'm super offensive. I'm like, go to camera number 2 up top real quick. Right? Like, I'm wearing basketball shorts in my office with socks on. If you're looking for some fucking bougie, Mac, boring keynote, PowerPoint presentation with stupid slides and someone on a microphone, you're in the wrong damn place. Right? If you're looking for a whole bunch of fucking fluff and shit about a webinar, if you're looking for motivation, fuck you. Like, I'm just not the guy. All right? Here's a little bit about my story. I think it's easily done on video.
Dear entrepreneur, remember this.
Can you guys hear and see? Type in the chat.
You can only fail if you quit. I'm showing you this ad right now to tell you, if you're an entrepreneur going through hell, keep going. The journey always starts with jumping off of a cliff and assembling an airplane on the way down. Your heart knows things that your mind can't explain, and you must learn to trust the journey even when you don't understand it. My journey's been just like yours. Perfectly.
All right, hold on. The sound's a little bit low. Pause right quick. We're going to turn it up for a second. See, I'll do stuff like that. Other people are like, no, the show must go on. I'm like, no. We need this.
College. But the truth is, I never finished my last class. Dear entrepreneur, remember this. You can only fail if you quit. I'm showing you this ad right now to tell you, if you're an entrepreneur going through hell, keep going. The journey always starts with jumping off of a cliff and assembling an airplane on the way down. Your heart knows things that your mind can't explain, and you must learn to trust the journey even when you don't understand it. My journey's been just like yours, perfectly imperfect. From pictures, people would think I graduated college, but the truth is, I never finished my last class. I'm a dropout. And don't let these billboards fool you. They forgot to mention the $30,000 I borrowed from relatives to start a mobile oil change company that failed in 6 months. Or the year after that, I spent working the front desk of a gym, living with my best friend and his mom rent-free, but not guilt-free. I drank so much at my bar of choice that they actually awarded me with the title Customer of the Month. And somewhere along this road to success, I got a job in this building, making 600 cold calls a day, selling a product I didn't believe in. As an entrepreneur, this was my version of hell. My road to success had many detours, but I knew this was not my final destination. Then 4 years later came one of those weird moments of serendipity. Look what sits directly outside of the building I used to cold call at. You see, as entrepreneurs, we get so focused on the finish line, we fail to enjoy the journey. And believe me, it's a lonely one. I can't promise the road that lies ahead is going to be easy. I can't promise the road that lies ahead is going to be clear. But I can promise you, you don't have to travel it alone. I understand your struggle. I know how bad you want it. And on August 31st, let me show you how to get it. And remember, you can only fail if you quit.
How you guys feel about that? I like that video. Instead of like sitting up here and telling you all the slides, just put together one cool 2-minute, 30-second video. Now you know everything about me that you possibly would ever want to know. And this is Rena, sitting next to me.
Hi, guys.
It's our CMO, our Chief Marketing Officer here at Billy Genius Marketing Inc. So if you're being targeted, stalked, and everywhere you go, you see us online, well, blame Rena. I have no part in that at all. I will take zero responsibility. You will yell at her 1,000% and send all your hate mail that way. Rena's been rocking with me for about 4 years. And when you started, Rena, where were we working at? What was the location?
The parents of the Billie Jean.
The parents of the Billie Jean, aka my old roommates, my parents. I was living at my parents' house. Rena was coming over there. Started with, you know, the same as all you guys. You know, just a lot of ambition. I wanted to do something cool in this digital marketing space. Didn't really know what. Didn't have a lot of skills, and we just started working our way up. And then we ended up building this giant agency. Working with some of the largest franchises in the world, and through doing that, we've ran Facebook ads for so many different industries. Like, matter of fact, today, can you guys all type in your industry to give you guys an idea of the range of businesses that we attract here? Type in your industry right now. I'm gonna put this more in the middle if that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, alarm sales and installation, fitness, food, healthcare, mortgage, real estate, education, retail, dentist, insurance, affiliate, photo, marketing, SEO, asphalt paving, physical products, cannabis, locksmith, roadside assistance, boating and fishing, spa message, carpet cleaning, health coaching, working on a game startup business. So you guys get the idea. You guys are all, you know, a lot of you here are successful business owners that have been doing your thing, that take what you do really seriously. So we appreciate you being here. And I promise you today will be worth your time. I want to ask a couple questions just so I can tailor the content to you. I've presented so much, I don't like coming out with like some stupid presentation that I promised myself I'm going to stick to. I'd rather cater to the audience. And so give me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how skilled you are when it comes to Facebook ads. 10 being the highest, 1 being like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, Billy, I just got started with this stuff. Okay, I'll read you some of the numbers. 6, 4, 7, 8, 6, 5, 5, 5, 7, 1, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 5, 8, 4, 8, 1, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 1, 1, 5, 2, 2, 5, 6, 7, 4, and I'm just typing fast now, 8, 7, 5. I was hoping to get some kind of like average at a glance. I just have no idea what anybody is right now.
No,
it seems like
the
it's
average
pretty
is all
balanced.
over the place. Yeah.
So I'll just say somewhere in the
a lot
middle.
of everything.
Put it this way. Is there anyone here today that's never ran a Facebook ad? Tell me that, and I'm gonna hit you real. If you've never ran a Facebook ad, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, this is probably not the best training for you. Isn't that weird? Most time you come to a training and they're like, no matter where you're at, this is the training for, no. If you're brand new, I'm not gonna be hitting the new circuit. Not saying you can't learn from here, but there will be times where you're lost and you're like, what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, how many of you are in the position where you're running a Facebook ad right now and it's just going shittily? It's just not going well. You feel like Facebook's a scam, it's a fraud, you're a little bit frustrated. Someone says creating one right now, 50-50, some shitty, some yes, several right now, good. You're going to love today and you're gonna end up giving us money at the end of this training so that you never have to feel this way again. Also too, for complete transparency, at the end of this training, I will attempt to sell you something. And I will be very blatant about it and I will let you know that it's coming. So you will have time to exit after the training is done and the actual pitch. But what happens is when I give you the opportunity to exit, like 99% of you will stay because I'm that damn good. So, shall we get into it?
Agreed.
Shall we teach? Okay, we're gonna walk over here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get this party started. And go to the drawing board. I need to test one more thing visually to make sure that you guys are rocking with me today. Can I get a picture-in-picture on the board, please? All right. If everyone can go ahead and type in the chat, whatever I just wrote, I want to make sure that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Someone says, and humble as hell. I'm being real. I'm probably actually one of the most humble people you meet. But to me, humble does not mean omitting what you're good at. I will tell you if I'm really good at something, but anybody who knows me will also tell you, I'll be the first to tell you when I'm fucking horrible at something. To me, that is humility. It's honesty. Got it? So something else that you guys should recognize about my writing is it's very bad. My penmanship, see, here we go, it's horrible. It's like the worst you've ever read. But for some reason, when I'm explaining a topic, you'll understand it. But if you try and figure it out later, it's never going to happen, okay? So now you know everything about me. So let's start Facebook ads. Let me start with that worksheet that we just did. Okay? So right now, I'm going to give you guys two things. I'm going to first, before you jump in there, right? Let me give you guys my definition of Facebook. because I want you to see it the same way that I do so that you get the most from this training. 99% of the time when people are fucking up on their Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, is because you're really, really good at overcomplicating it. Facebook is this. Here's the world. Put some water, some land and stuff like that. You guys have seen the earth before. And on top of the earth, there's this giant digital billboard. This giant digital billboard is called Facebook. It gives you the ability to put a message in front of anybody on this planet for a couple of pennies. So how many of you come from the school of, hey, Billy, Facebook works, but it doesn't work for my industry? How many of you are there? How many of you believe that? Yeah, Facebook works, but not for my industry. My client's not on Facebook. And you can be honest, there's a handful of you guys here today. So I want to reverse that logic on you. If Facebook is just the ability to put a message in front of anyone in the world, then how the fuck could it not work for your industry? You're just putting a message in front of someone. That's what it does. Simple. You have a weak message. If you have not had success with Facebook, the first thing that you have to realize is that it's a user error, AKA it is your fault. You suck. You're not good. I still love you. It doesn't make you a bad person. It just makes you a person that's not good at Facebook ads. Got it? Everybody clear? Yes? Say yes. Understand, put the word user in the chat if you're agreeing that if you haven't had success so far, it's your own fault and that's why you're here today. Big part of this game is being honest, baby. Okay? So there we are. So let's go ahead and pull the sheet now, right here. Okay. We're going. And the presentation software that we use, guys, is called Prezi. P-R-E-Z-I. So check this out. The only thing that happens with Facebook ads, Instagram ads, direct response advertising is 3 steps. Is you advertise something and say, hey guys, my name is Billy, would you like to buy this? You capture leads, you get their name, email, and phone number, and then you attempt to sell shit at the end of that once you actually have the lead. So whenever you have a problem with your Facebook ads, it's going to be somewhere between your either message is wrong, you're not saying something right to capture the lead, or you're doing something horrible in your follow-up process to actually turn the leads into money. So this simple worksheet right here is going to be your guys' lifesaver. The number one problem is what's it called? With any campaign is not understanding your metrics. So check this out. Here are the only 3 things that can happen with a campaign. You have your advertisement, you have your landing page, and then you have your sell sheet. And if one of them is not working, you're screwing up on one of the following symptoms. And here it is. How many of you, actually take a second. I'm gonna go through all of these and I want you to tell me in the chat which one applies to you. How many of you do not have a working Facebook ad because it simply is not getting enough clicks? How many of you do not have a working Facebook ad because your clicks are just too damn expensive? How many of you are not having a Facebook ad that works because it keeps getting denied? Put which one falls into your category right there. Which one are you? Not getting enough clicks, they're too expensive, and denied. Those 3. So I'll read them to you. Expensive, not getting enough clicks, expensive, denied, denied, not getting enough clicks, denied, not expensive, too expensive, 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 clicks, good. Denied, good, not getting enough clicks, fine, fine, fine. So it's all pretty similar. Is there anyone who's experiencing anything with your advertisement specifically that's not listed here? That's not listed here. Anyone? 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 Right? Put what it is. Starts off hot and starts to diminish quick. That's not a part of the answer. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Someone says price going up. That means your clicks are too expensive. Too small of an audience for retargeting. That means you're not getting enough clicks. Okay. You're just repeating it. What I'm pointing out to you guys is you guys are trying to type some shit, but no one's making any sense. There's only 3 things that can happen with your ad. And you should write them down before I continue. You have to own this as truth because it is. You either don't get enough clicks, they're costing you too much money to make a profit, or your ads are getting denied. Simple. Does that make sense before I continue? I'm gonna start real simple here and then we're gonna get into some complicated shit. Is everybody clear here? Good? No clicks. No clicks. Makes sense. Good. If you don't believe me, I promise you, advertise and spend a couple more $1 million, you'll get on the same page. The next stage is the capture form, a landing page, right? How many of you are currently using landing pages, meaning you're running an advertisement and then you're bringing to someone to your landing page or one of your web pages? Is anyone doing anything different than that outside of like a messenger ad or something like that? Okay, yes, using lead pages. I use messenger bots, cool. Yes, landing page, only that, good, good, good. Click funnels, good. So if someone doesn't give you their information, there's only two challenges that can also happen. Someone either leaves your page immediately after clicking, or they stay on your page a while and they simply decide to not give you their name, email, phone number, or process to sell, whatever it is you're offering there. And then finally, the last thing that can happen in an advertising campaign is you are doing these things well, but you are telling yourself and the world that these leads aren't quality and you can't actually close the deal. Got it? You can't close the deal. So between one of these 6 problems is the only thing stopping you from getting the results that you want on Facebook ads. Now, some of you are really just getting started and you're having the whole shebang. Your clicks are too expensive, people aren't taking action, and when you get leads, they're not buying. But right now, what I want you to do is I want you to take your top 3 problems here and I want you to name me your number 1 first. Out of all of these, where are you missing? Let's identify your problem right now. Out of the 6 I just broke down to you, where are you missing? Someone says people don't take action. A lot of people don't take action. Too expensive. Leads not turning into sales, not getting the clicks, not buying. Don't take action, don't take action, don't take action, don't take action. Something tells me there's a lot of marketers here. The don't take action is usually a sales error, which we'll address. Okay? Aren't working. Prospects not leaving their information. Okay? So in other words, some of you are in this range of, hey, Billy, I'm getting the clicks. The Facebook ad stats are showing me that people are coming to my page, but they just don't give me their info. Is that right? Is that you? Say yes. I just want to make sure I understand who I'm talking to here as I switch shit up today, okay? All right, so fine. Advertise, capture, sell. You understand the 6 areas. You just admitted to yourself and to me and to Rena and to Rhea here what your biggest problem is. So now today we're going to just spend time showing you what to do to fix those things, all right? So, for example, not getting clicks, step 1. Can I get the drawing board, please? I'm going to draw a lot, yeah. So again, guys, let me give you a framework today for those of you that are coming in later. First thing I'm doing is I'm just explaining to you what the hell is going on and why you're not getting the results that you are. I'm educating you. After that, I'm going to pick up the phone and call you. If you're running a Facebook ad, I will pull up your ad here live today and we'll critique it using this formula. Is anybody excited about that plan? Say yes in the chat if that's exactly what you're looking for. Tell me what the fuck is wrong, Billy, and how to apply it so I can fix it and start making money. Super simple. Cool. Well, let's have some fun. Step 1, the advertisement. If you're not getting enough clicks, if you're not getting, where's the note, like the layers of all this? Where's the layers?
What do you mean?
The layers that we just did.
They were on the first sheet.
No, let me see. Hold on, guys, we just tweaked this worksheet. I talked about not getting enough clicks. If you're not getting enough clicks, then that's a result of blank. Where's all that shit we just did?
That was that last, oh, then it's on the slides.
Which one?
Then it's on the slides if it's not in the worksheets.
Guys,
Oh, here it is, advertising.
come on, baby, what's going on? Here we go. So here's a similar ad that we ran previously on a different training. Have you ever turned on a Facebook ad that didn't work? Well, about 95% of the time, that's what's going to keep happening. So I created this, howtofixyourads.com. The good news is, most of the time, you're probably just one tweak away. The bad news is, you probably don't know how to figure out what that tweak needs to be. The great news is that on Friday, January 12th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm hosting a training where I'm going to show you how to fix Facebook ads that aren't working. Click here to RSVP. P.S. It's really live. Hello, that's me. And you can actually ask me questions about fixing your own ads. See you in the training, Billie Jean. How many of you enjoyed reading the ad? It was straightforward, to the point, kind of told you what it is, and you said, screw it, that's what I've been looking for. That was the advertisement phase, right? This is what you guys are creating a newsfeed that's not getting response right now. So what can go wrong with an ad? Number 1, not getting clicks. If you're not getting enough clicks to your ad, meaning Facebook says, hey, your reach was this, your impressions were this, but you're still not getting activity on your ad, it's very simple. Your audience doesn't give a shit about what you're asking. Your audience doesn't give a shit about what you're asking. For example, can I get the drawing board and we'll come back and forth between these slides. I will show you what this looks like. If you run an advertisement, matter of fact, I'll ask you guys. If I told you guys that I'm going to give away a free copy of NBA 2K18 right now to anybody who drives to my office right now, how many of you would do it? How many of you would do it? If I told you, if you're going to drive to my office right now, I'll give you a free copy of NBA 2K18. So out of, well, how many people do we have registered for this thing? Almost 2,000, right? Guys, listen. None of you are, there's a couple, there's like 3 or 4 of you that are saying, yes, you would do this. The rest of you are like, what the fuck are you talking about? In other words, I have a group of entrepreneurs here, and I mentioned an Xbox game. Therefore, it's not getting clicks. No one's paying attention. In addition to that, I created resistance. The resistance was you have to drive to my office in San Diego. Most of you said to yourselves, it's not worth driving there. I don't want to spend the time, I don't want to spend the gas, because I don't really give a shit about this 2K18. Now let me rephrase it. Rephrase it. Rephrase it. Let me rephrase it to this. How many of you would like to go to lunch today with myself and Damon John to discuss a project? How many of you would drive here to come to lunch today to go to lunch with myself and Damon John? How many of you would do that? Say yes in the chat. Okay? Now, obviously, I'm getting mostly yeses. Now, watch this. Out of everyone who just said yes, who lives the furthest away? I'm in San Diego. Who lives the furthest away? Who lives the furthest away? Los Angeles, Nicaragua, New Jersey, Greenville, Dallas, Texas, Chicago, Texas, Michigan, Oklahoma, Oceanside, Chula Vista, Miami, Arkansas, Florida, Washington State. All of a sudden, the desire for this was so big, even if people had to get in their car and drive nonstop for the next X amount of hours and use X amount of gas, they didn't care. What I'm telling you is 99% of the time when I see an ad in the news feed, the people aren't responding because they don't give a shit because your ad sucks. And you're showing the wrong people, period. It's very simple. You're showing people who don't care or your message sucks. That's it. You're showing people who don't care your message sucks. So for example, roll back to the drawing board. If the 2K18 thing I mentioned, the Xbox game, for free, if I invited a bunch of people who like Xbox on Facebook, and then I offer that same thing, I have a pile of people who would drive to my office right now. So in other words, the audience is matched up. I can't ask entrepreneurs about Xbox games because there's not a lot of synergy there. So that would be a stupid idea. Or the second thing that could happen, can you click that for me? The internet? Yeah, sorry. Or my message sucks, meaning the offer that I'm doing is just not compelling enough. So for example, how many of you have a Facebook ad that we could pull up right now this second? Right now this second. 90% of the time, this is the most important error that I see with all companies. Okay? Oh, look at this. Give it to Colin. Give it to Colin. Colin pasted his Facebook link. That's the, well, guys, there's some people who win in the world, there's some people who don't. And the people who win in this world are prepared. I said in the beginning of this that I was going to call people and look at your ads on the spot. This dude, Colin, here, who's here today, literally had his Facebook link to his ad ready to copy and paste. That's the difference between a fucking winner and a loser. And when I say that, I would have probably not been that prepared either myself. So I would have been a loser in that case too. Okay? Yeah, let's pull it up. So we'll come here, let her go for a second, stay on me for a second, and we'll switch back once she's got it pulled up, okay? So, are you sending that to her? Through chat? Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. So I'll do this a couple times, guys. If you want me to look at your ad, have your exact Facebook link there. Okay? Now, Colin, since you're here, and if everyone can stop chatting, because when everyone chats, I lose the convo. Colin, the person whose ad we're pulling up right now, can you tell me specifically who you're targeting, my man? Yeah, let's call him. Give me your phone number, bro. Give me your phone number as we work through this today. Give me your number. Okay? He's got a CrossFit place. What's your, you're in the library? Colin, I don't care. You better step outside, bro. Come on. Or at least tell me you're targeting. Tell me you're targeting, Colin. I'll call the next person. You guys, if I'm going to do this, you got to be ready to call. Got to be able to hop on the phone. But tell me you're targeting real quick. Who you're asking to see this, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and read this. And I'm going to put it inside the framework. So Ray, do me a favor. I want you to move this Facebook to the left of the screen, and I want you to put my Prezi slides to the right. And I want you to show you how this little fix is really probably 90% of the error that you guys are making. Perfect, just like that. Thank you very much. Okay? So, Colin, you're putting in your targeting. We're going to just stop chatting for a second. Colin, put in your targeting, please. Okay, he does 10 miles from the gym and an income level of $40,000 a year, okay? 10 miles from the gym, income level of 40, or income of 40K. Got it? Can we note that there? How about you give me the drawing board, the star board on here, so I can draw and make notes on that too. So we'll have like the ultimate combo here. It was 1 second, you guys. No. Oh, shit. Guys, watch this. Look at, this is technology, baby. Woo! I'm able to take notes, able to pull up the ad all in a matter of seconds. I mean, I'm a geek for this stuff, sorry. All right, let's go ahead and read through his ad, shall we? Here we go. Attention Vegas locals. Our Yelp 5-star rated CrossFit gym is giving away 20 free 1-week passes for unlimited CrossFit classes. If you're serious about changing your life for the better in 2018, tap sign up to start your transformation for free. So that's 20 free 1-week passes. Now, maybe you want your jeans to fit a little better. Maybe you're looking for a community of friends that encourage each other to reach your goals. Maybe you want to start getting more compliments on your cute new body. Maybe you want to work out in a place that welcomes all ages, fitness levels, shapes, and sizes. Maybe you want personal attention and motivation from caring and knowledgeable trainers. If so, Freestyle CrossFit is for you. Just type sign up to get your pass and read what our clients are saying about us. We can't wait to meet you. And he's got a video too. Not bad. Let's go ahead and watch it. Okay, so watch this. So Colin gave us more information. Kill that noise. Colin gave us more information. Colin said their interest is CrossFit, weight training, bodybuilding, muscle fitness, and strength training. I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Now, how many of you would agree with Colin that if you're looking for someone who wants to do CrossFit, you target people who like CrossFit and weight training and bodybuilding? How many of you would agree that makes sense logic? That makes sense logic. How many of you would agree? Okay? Yeah, pretty straightforward, right? So remember, the whole idea why ads don't work as well as they should, what I'm teaching you, and why ads are not getting clicks, is because I'm saying your audience doesn't give a fuck and your message sucks. Your message isn't bad. I think it's well written. You first did the offer, but then you talked about the reasons, like you want your jeans to fit a little bit better, da-da-da. So it's not like your message is horrible there. So that's not the issue. So I could just cross that out, which means it could only be one thing. Your audience doesn't give a shit. Now, let me explain that. Guys, everyone that you know that is into CrossFit and is seriously into CrossFit, enough to like it on Facebook, what do they look like? What do they look like? Describe their physique. Describe them. What do they look like, peeps? What do they look like? Sexy. Sarah probably does it. Ripped. Burly, ex-athletes, already in shape, ripped, swollen, da-da-da. So what are we doing? We're asking a whole bunch of in-shape people if you want to feel better about looking good in your jeans. How much of a match is that? How much of a match is that? How much of a match is that? It's not a fucking match. See, it's so funny, right? Because naturally we go, well, you're into CrossFit, so this should make sense to you. Make sense? Is anybody here having a quick little aha moment? We're just getting started. We really haven't done anything yet. Very, very basic so far. But is anyone starting to have a little, just put aha, A-H-A, aha, like already, just like, motherfucker. Usually it's just a quick little switch like that. Aha, there's a lot of ahas, right? Aha, 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 aha. There's just a lot of ahas, so I was trying to do them all. Anyways, you guys, so right now, Colin, to fix his ad, just using my simple 6-step identification series right here, is just very simple. Hey, well, my message was pretty decent, but my audience doesn't care about that message. So what should he do instead? What should he do instead? If his message, again, is you want to look better in your jeans to fit a little bit better. Right? What should he do? So I want you guys to think about who is most worried about fitting into their jeans or maybe fitting into their dress. Fit into their dress. Who's that? Who is that? Who is that? Fit into their dress. Who? Who wants to fit into that dress? Oh shit, somebody's understanding what I'm saying. Engaged women. Engaged women. Now, guys, don't call me a rocket scientist or anything, but is there a target on Facebook that you can check a box and advertise to people who are currently engaged? Who are currently engaged? Yes or no? Ah, there is. So you're telling me that all I have to do is go on Facebook, check a box, go to people who are engaged and say, hey, is your wedding coming up and you want to feel really good in that dress running down? Well, now you can come in for CrossFit and I'll get you in shape right before your wedding. Now, is that an audience who gives a fuck? Is that an audience who gives a fuck? Got it? See, that's why I'm the GOAT, baby. I haven't even started yet. That was nothing. That was soft. That was like anybody got something to throw to me? You got something to throw? You got a piece of paper over there, Rena?
Nope.
Here, I'm gonna throw a fire. You wanna throw a fireball? Yeah, give me a sec. But actually, can you give me a piece of paper that you want to? I know there's a piece of paper over there. Hold on, guys. This is important. I was soft. There we go. There's gotta be paper over there. Okay, what is that? Oh yeah, pictures to me. Here, Ryan, can we go over here, right here?
What?
Okay, that was a softball, guys. I'm the best in the world. That's nothing. That's easy. That's hot sauce. That's nothing. Ready? Here we go. That's just soft. Wait, is this hard? Oh, okay. I got scared. I was like, hold on. I don't want to fuck my guitar up for real. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. This is a softball. 2. Woo! Yeah, baby, right at the camera. Come on. All right, now let me throw that. I saw, well, the fireball looked good with the hitting at the same time, but I can throw it too. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Whoosh! Oh, I missed it. Okay. You ready? Guys, if that was a hot fireball, just throw it with me. Well, let's take a shot. You ready? We'll try one more time. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah! I was a little late, but you know. Works out. It gets. You guys get the point. You get the point. That was easy. Okay, let's do another one. What else you guys got? We're gonna stay inside this framework before I continue. Before I go to the next one. Okay? Before I go to the next one. Let's see. And again, guys, it could be any of these problems that you're dealing with. Your clicks are too expensive. You're denied the ad. Okay? So go ahead and pull something. Pull something. Get your phone number too with it. Give me your link. Give me that number. You guys got to have your Facebook link. Don't play games with me. Don't be trying to describe to me what you're doing. I got people describing their ad. Well, it's a picture of this, and no, stop it. All right, we got Facebook links, y'all. We got Facebook links. So if you guys can stop typing for a second, please, because we got somebody. Okay, who is it? You good? Okay, so Ray is grabbing one. So just stop typing for a second. We'll do more. I'll let you guys know when we're doing it. Okay? Of who? All right, so do me a favor. Okay, there we go. Done. Julian. We're calling you Julian right now. All right? We're calling you Julian right now.
Yeah, what?
There you go. Perfect. I like the
Your
All right,
phone,
so Julian, we're calling you right now. Julian, can you type for me right now and just redo your phone number? Julian that put a link in earlier. Do you mind? Julian, and we're just going to do the same exercise, guys. Again, I'm just showing you. I just gave you 6 ways. The only ways that your ad could ever be bad, I just showed you. Some good shit right there. Okay. Thank you for your patience while we do this in real time. Downsides, and to do this in real life, there's a little bit of delay right here. Upside is you guys get to see real life examples. By the way, guys, how helpful is this, by the way, to just look at real ads and actually follow a real formula from people who actually do this?
We got Julian.
Right?
Hi.
Julian, what's up, brother? How are you? Julian, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What's up, brother? Can you say hello to everybody out there in digital space?
What's what's up, everybody? Big old space.
Can you guys hear him? If you can hear him okay, can you type in the chat yes? If you can actually hear him? Good? All right, let's continue on. So here we go. But without knowing anything, I just want to read the ad and see the mood that everybody gives it. Attention Richmond residents, ending in a few hours. Give the gift of dance to a special someone. What's the gift of dance? A month of 2 times a week for kids 7 and under, and a month of 1 time a week for kids 8 and up. Price $20. No registration fees, no admin fees, only $20, and he's got a video. Is this you right here in the video, Julian?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, let's check him out.
Hey, did I get your attention? Did I get your attention now? Hey, what's up? It's Julian. Whoop. Okay, so now that I have your attention, hey, this is Julian with Move Dance and Fitness, and I want to tell you about something really cool that we're doing only until the end of today. So let's come inside because I'm freezing out here. Let's go inside. That's much better. It was kind of cold out there. This is Julian with Move Dance and Fitness, and I want to talk to you about our gift of dance that is ending today. It's 1 month of 2 classes a week for kids 7 and under, and 1 class a week for kids 8 plus. And the deal is available for another couple of hours, and there's no registration fee attached to it, no other fees. You can give dance a try or get that first month, introduction to dance. So go ahead and take advantage of it. Click the Learn More right there, and we'll get you taken care of. If you have any questions in the meantime, you can always message us on the messenger on Facebook or email us at info@movedanceandfitness.com.
Okay, so watch this, guys. So before we say anything, we have to understand who are you showing this to? Who are you showing this to, Julian?
To moms, and then in the 5 miles from where we are.
Yep.
And ages 25 to 45.
Okay. Any interest on that or just general targeting?
No interest. I've done interest before and it was too small, so I just did general.
Okay, so here's what you do. You actually are addressing all 3 of the things in the formula. So I want to show you all something. Give me the Prezi and big screen for just a second, and then let's move it back to this spot. Okay, so check this out, guys. I told you in an advertisement, there's only 3 things that can actually go wrong. Period. So right now, the challenge he's having is he's not getting the clicks that he wants, not getting the leads that he wants. So that means a couple things. Either his audience doesn't give a shit, his message sucks, or it's a small world. I haven't talked about it's a small world yet, but it's exactly what he said. He said, I tried to add on interest, but when I add on interest, it doesn't work anymore because then it's too small. Got it? So I'm gonna show you how to fix all 3 right now in one advertisement. For first, the it's a small world objection. The idea is to create several interest groups, and run them simultaneously. So for example, what we have here, now let's go back to the top right. I'm gonna break down all 3 of those because I think we're suffering from all 3 in this particular ad. Number 1, does anybody care about the message? Does anybody care about the message? Actually, I take that back. Number 1, does the audience care about the message? The audience doesn't give a fuck. Does the audience give a fuck? Does the audience give a fuck? Does the audience give a fuck, guys? Yes or no? Does the audience give a fuck? So I'm hearing a no, I'm hearing a possibly, no. I mean, possibly. Whoever said possibly is right. Possibly because you're showing moms 5 miles, 25 to 45. But taking a stab and showing 1,000 women an advertisement and crossing your fingers and hoping that one of them likes dance is inefficient and a good way to spend a lot of money and not work. So for example, you could be discouraged running this ad because the first 1,000 people you showed didn't like dance. And because they didn't like dance, they automatically were like, hell no, I'm not gonna sit and watch my kid dance forever. I hate dance. Is that clear to everybody so far before we continue? Is that clear to everyone so far before we continue? Okay, so obviously to run this right, we gotta find moms who like dance. So how do you find moms that like dance? And this goes into a whole different thing that I teach, but the short answer is I need you guys to stereotype for a second. I need you to stereotype for a second. Okay, how do you like moms that find dance, or how do you find moms that like dance? How? Anybody know? Right? Guys, if you're stereotyping, there you guys are thinking, maybe somebody who likes the TV show what? Dance Moms, Dancing with the Stars, Skinny Moms, right? How many different dance shows? Can we all do it right now? Everybody put a dance show or a pageant show that has to do with dance. Everybody put one up. So you think you can dance is one, Dancing with the Stars is the next. So he should create multiple different ad sets of the different TV shows. So example, one ad is Dancing with the Stars. One ad is Dance Moms. So it's women 10 miles away, or how many miles away, between the ages of 25 to 45, who like Dancing with the Stars, and then who like Dance Moms. So watch this. Once we identify, and classic movies like Dirty Dancing, but that could just people who like love too, but Dirty Dancing maybe, why not? You can test these things, right? So that's how you fix your audience. Now that we fixed the first problem of audience, how do we fix the second? Your message sucks. And the reason why I'm saying your message sucks because on video you did great. I could feel that you're, how many of you could tell that he's a genuine ass dude? How many of you can feel that he's like an actually nice guy, genuine dude, right there? You can totally fall in love with his personality. But who gives a fuck? Because I want my kid to dance. And you didn't show me no dancing, Julian. How are you going to do a dance ad and not show me any dancing?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
No, Julian, you tell me when you created the ad about dancing, how you came to the conclusion that you shouldn't show everybody you dancing.
Yeah.
and I'm just playing with you, right? So like, guys, everyone here, instead of talking about the special and the price, what are some reasons that as us as parents, we want our kids to do activities like dance? And Julian, maybe you can help me here. What are reasons that when you have these parents come in and they're so thankful for your time spending with their kid, why are they so thankful? Why?
Because they're provided with a safe environment for their kids, and also their kids are able to learn the fine arts.
Yep.
Have them develop.
So safety, development, athletic, keeping them moving, physical, their physique, right? All of these things. Now, guess what, guys? We just all did a brainstorm of why. Why somebody would want their kid to dance. How many of those reasons are mentioned in the ad? How many of those reasons are mentioned in the ad? Go ahead, I'll type it at the same. So guys, in this case, like I told you before, the only reasons why an ad does not work or is not getting clicks for two reasons. People don't care, which we didn't have a target audience, and our message sucks, which we can work on. And guess what? We're all guilty of this, by the way. It's not just Julian. We've all done this. I've done this, right? That's it. Cool. So, Julian, what I would recommend if you want to change this is change your ad copy to talk about, attention, moms of Richmond, like, are you looking for a safe, right, place for your child to develop where they can meet other children that are, alike? Well, have you ever thought about dance? Just imagine your kid in 20 years on Dancing with the Stars. Oh, wait, how do I know that? Because you watched that on TV. Got it? See? You can incorporate all these things into your message. And then I want to see a video of a bunch of kids dancing. And I definitely want to see you in the video interacting because I want to be like, that guy seems trustworthy. I trust him with my kids. And then you can make the offer at the end of it and say, hey, if you want to come in for a week and just try it, go ahead and hit me up. Shoot me a message on Facebook. And if that's your whole goal is for them to shoot you a message, as you mentioned in the video, change it to a messenger ad so they can click a button and actually do it. Cool?
Yeah.
Thank you for submitting, man. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
All right, I still have other levels to cover, so we're gonna continue on, and I'll circle back to this stuff. I'll do this for a while, guys. But so far, is anybody starting to believe me? Let's full screen top, right? Is anybody starting to believe me when I tell you that the only things that can go wrong with your ad when they're not getting clicks is exactly what I just showed you? Anybody still living in their own limiting belief world that they have just such a unique thing and it's broken for you, it doesn't work for you, and that bullshit? Got it? Okay, so good. That's lesson one. Let's continue on. Clicks too expensive. I'll talk about that. That's kind of synergistic with there. Denied ads. I will address this for 2 seconds. It's very simple, guys. How many of you are getting denied with ads or had an ad denied before to the point where you wanted to cry? Where you wanted to cry? Because I'm going to give you the best advice ever. How many of you have just got an ad denied to the point where you wanted to cry? Let me know. You're just so frustrated. Damn it. You're banging on your keyboard. You want to get it fixed. Understand? You want to do it. okay? I'm gonna tell you the truth. You guys ready for it? Can I get full screen for this? Get the fuck over it. Yeah. I mean, it's very simple, guys. Go ahead and go to Google real fast and just type in Facebook ad guidelines. Okay. There you go. And here we go. Advertising policies for Facebook. And here you guys go. It's an entire rule book of exactly what you can do and what you cannot do. It's even got rules. It gives you examples. It gives you examples. It tells you everything. It tells you everything. Prohibited content, drugs, tobacco, discriminatory practices, adult products or services, third-party infringement, sensational, personal attributes, misleading or false content, controversial, surveillance, grammar, non-existent, personal health, payday or cash advance loans, multi-level marketing, penny auctions, counterfeit documents, low quality or disruptive content, spyware or malware, automatic animation, unauthorized streaming devices, circumventing systems. It tells you what you can do and what you can't do. So I tell you to get over it because, let me ask you a question. How many people here today invented Facebook? Invented Facebook. Okay, now let me ask you a different question. How many of you have your own business, and when someone comes into your business, they play by your rules? And if they don't play your rules, you happily tell them to get the fuck out. Put yes in the chat if that's you. If somebody came into Julian's dance studio and they were acting a mess and they were jumping off the walls and they were spamming everybody trying to get them to join their MLM, what would you tell them? To leave my dance class. That's what he would tell them. Understand? So what I'm telling you guys is I'm not going to spend any time feeling fucking sorry for you about your disapproved ads because you broke a fucking rule that Facebook had. And if you didn't do it intentionally, all you do is reply back in your support ticket, explain that to them, keep sending it, and eventually, if you get lucky, a human being will finally respond and revoke it. And anything else, you have no control over. So the idea of you waiting for something to happen is so dumb. It's stupid. It's a waste of time, energy, and money. You have zero control over it, understand? So don't do it. And that's all you need to know about the guidelines. It really is. Did I miss anything? No, there's the rules. Play by them. Especially when you can make so much money on Facebook doing it the legal way, the right way, the way that actually helps people. Why play the games? Got it? So, continuing on. Let's go to phase 2. Capture the lead. Then I'm going to put them both together and we'll do some more examples of fixing shitty ads, okay? Landing page where you capture lead. You guys saw this when you came to our training. It says free webinar, how to fix Facebook ads that aren't working. And there's just a picture of us, a team picture. And this training, I'll show you exactly what works and what doesn't when it comes to creating profitable Facebook ads for your business. Here's what will be covered: how to identify the leak in your campaign, why your advertisements are boring and how to make them persuasive and entertaining, how to optimize your targeting so you stop wasting countless dollars on the wrong audience, how to turn your complicated landing pages into simple yet high converting lead generating machines, why you can't get a hold of 50% of your leads and how to fix it. The end. This is what you guys came through. You signed up here, so I know it worked. That's how we're talking today. Cool? So what can be wrong with the landing page? 2 things, and I'm gonna get a little education on you for here just for a minute. Okay? Let's actually go into this section on the ad part. Okay? On like the full Prezi. Is this the breakdown? Okay, fine. So what can go with the landing page? Immediate bounce. So something happens, and this is important for you guys to take notes of, especially if you're just getting started in the game. When someone clicks your ad, it takes a couple seconds for your web page to load. When that web page doesn't load in time, people get impatient like myself and they click out. Listen to me, you still pay for that click. If you look at any landing page software or your website, it's always going to be less visitors than you have clicks because the matchup's never perfect. Load time will fuck you. Maybe it was their internet or maybe it was yours. But that's the #1 reason why somebody bounces. Is that clear? Is that a helpful note for anyone? Is that a helpful note for anybody? Okay? Is that a helpful note for anyone? Load time. Load time is the biggest evil thingy bobber out there. It will crush your ads. Got it? Okay. Now continuing on. Next is not congruent or not sexy. Not congruent or not sexy. Not congruent means you're not matching expectations. Meaning, I saw an ad for coming for a free dance class. And then I get to the website and it doesn't talk about dance. It talks about like some event that's coming up or some, I don't know. It just talks about everything except for that. If it doesn't match up and it's not exactly what I was expecting to, people leave. And then next is not sexy. Not sexy just sounds boring as shit. That's just not sexy. I don't want to do that. Got it? And we'll actually play with this, okay? And then finally, the only other problem that you can have on your landing page is people not taking action, meaning they're not filling out your forms. And there's only one reason why people click your ad and they don't fill out your form. Because you didn't even give them a good reason to. Listen to me. I have so, especially if you're just starting off, how many of you, I'll ask you here today, how many of you have had an ad and you go, what the fuck, 100 people clicked it. Why would you click something if you don't intend to freaking put your shit in? And you get so mad. It's so stupid. Facebook's fake. They're sending bots over. No, there's aliens that are coming to my page and they're clicking my shit. No, shut the fuck up. If there's an error that's happening, it's a what error? We talked about in the beginning of today. If there's an error that's happening, it's a fucking user error. It means your ad is boring as shit. It means they were on Facebook and they clicked it because they were like bored, like whatever, let me see what this is. You piqued interest, but you lost them because you were lame on your landing page. You lost them because it wasn't sexy. You lost them because your reason wasn't good enough. So how many of you want me to look at your landing page right now and you tell me, guys, if it doesn't fit this? Okay, so here we go. Somebody was ready, somebody was prepared. Don't give me your ad, give me your landing page. Actually, no, that's cool. You can give me your ad, we'll go to your landing page. That's fine, actually. I take that back. Okay. Give me your ad, and we'll click it through to your landing page. But only have an ad if it goes through to a landing page. Got it? All right, so let's go ahead and get that linked. Let's go ahead and get somebody in there.
Did we choose someone?
You can choose someone, I don't care.
Okay.
All right. Go to, let's see. Some good ass Gatorade, huh?
Dennis, but Laka.
All right. Go to.
Or actually, that's like a messenger ad link.
Well, watch this. Sarah Knight. If you put your Facebook ad that leads to that landing page, we can go there.
Sarah Knight.
If you don't have the ad, we can't do it. No.
Too hard.
Let's see.
These link.
Go to Dennis because he's hype right now.
Okay.
All right, he got his phone number. Dennis is hype.
His link looks like a messenger inbox.
Is it a messenger ad? Did you send us a messenger ad?
It says
no. He said no. He didn't. It's not.
Oh, okay.
All right, go to Tim Dunn then.
No, I
you guys just give me an ad.
No,
Someone.
we'll do Dennis. Dennis is fine.
All right, let's go. You're making this too complicated. I don't know much, but I know I love you. It's pretty good, huh? Thank you, Al. I can't go. I gotta keep that low. All right, let's see. Jordan's the real singer here. Jordan's gonna do a solo here in a minute.
Hello.
Hello.
Dennis, what's up, brother? How are you?
Hey, Boogie.
Okay. We got an ad to check out? Okay, can you guys all hear Dennis? Type in the chat if you can hear Dennis. Dennis, can you talk for a little bit? Sound check.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, cool. And then I want to check out Tim Dunn's next. He said he got 200 clicks and 1 lead. Those are my favorite to look at. That's okay.
Ooh.
Whoa, okay. Too long, Dennis, you sneaky guy, you. Okay, so let's see here. So right now, how long have you been running this ad? Since January 7th?
Yeah.
How's it been going?
I got a couple booked appointments, but nothing. It's definitely not doing like as good as I wanted it to.
Okay, so I'm gonna read these a little bit, and I'm gonna go through. It says free trial for the next 10 chiropractors. Details. You will get 10 new patient inquiries completely free of charge. Book a call to get. Oh, so you're a marketer looking for chiropractors.
Yes.
Okay. The campaign. We will bet on an entire advertising campaign on your behalf. We utilize Facebook ads coupled with our system to generate interest for your local market for common pain points. Okay, cool. And so you basically tell them what they're going to get. Got it? And you break down every single step of the way, 24/7. And then you say, why would we do this? Simply put, this is our way of generating proof of concept. We figured you'll be much more inclined to have a conversation about working with us long term after you tasted the immaculate patient generating machine we've created. But until that conversation happens, our sole goal is to get 10 free new patients and inquiries for you. So what are you waiting for? Good job. Pretty straightforward. Simple offer, right? Simple offer. Hey, this is what we're going to do. You're a chiropractor. I'd love to show it. Here's the exact breakdown of what we're going to do. That's not bad. Okay, so there's your ad. You said book a call here to get your trial started. Now be careful with this language change. I want to point this out because it's going to lead into the landing page, which I haven't seen yet, that's going to talk about congruency a little bit. Everybody watch this. I'm going to show you the ending, and I'm going to show you the intro of this. At the end, you say, book a call to get your trial started. And I'm going to show you what I lost a little confusion is this free trial for the next 10 chiropractors. And then look at the details. You get 10 new patient inquiries completely free of charge. Book a call to get your trial started. So be careful because realize what the desire is. The desire is not to get the trial. The desire is to get the 10 new patients. One's excitement, one's resistance. I'm keeping that in mind. I'm going to circle back to that when we come to the landing page. So let's go ahead and click through. All right, so click funnels. Here we go, magically turning clicks into patients. Would you like 10 new patient inquiries right now? And there he is. I want to listen to you a little bit. Turn them up.
What is this trial entail?
Okay.
We are going to be delivering 10 patient inquiries.
10 free new patients, inquiries right now.
Generate these patients.
Okay, so I should actually add something to here. I'll tell you a simple way to go. You do a lot of things right in here, Dennis, so good job. Hold on. I'm pausing this. Pull up my slides for a second. Okay, so I need to add one more thing to here. I just did these right before. I need to add something in here too. And you're actually missing for a different reason that's not listed here, and it's actually one word. And actually, you're probably doing decent with this. If you're running this ad, I'm guessing it's working a little bit. Yes, Dennis?
It's working, but I'm worried that because I'm asking them to book a calendar, it's too much of an action for them.
Yeah, there's some resistance here, but I'm going to tell you why you're seeing more, and it's a simple change than more. Anybody know what this word is that I'm going to ask here?
I haven't really looked into it, but I think
It's one word. It's just one word. One word that we're missing a little bit. And we want to add this to this slide. Matter of fact, if you guys can, Rena, can you edit this in real time for me and put this next thing I'm going to add? Thank you. What it is, you guys? Type it in the chat. Anybody know? Don't be scared. I won't say your name. I won't say your name, guys. Someone says urgency, info overload.
I can do it right now.
What's the question? The question is, what's missing on his landing page that's stopping people from giving their information? Someone said a little on the boring side. It's not to say, yeah, it could be a little more hype, but I think it's to the point. Make them scarce, free opt-in? No, guys. It's one simple word, and I'll give it to you. It's trust. Trust. So as people don't take action because did they give them a good enough reason is, do they trust you? And let me show you psychologically how simple word triggers can change completely the meaning, and tell me if you guys agree with me, okay? So let me go back to the ad. All right, because you're doing a lot of things right here. You really are. Chiropractor Genie magically turning clicks into patients. So go to the ad. I want everybody here, watch this. Free trial for the next 10 chiropractors. You will get 10 new patient inquiries completely free of charge. And then here, he continues talking about what he's doing. Get your trial started, get your trial started, get your trial started. The offer is limited to the next 10 chiropractors. Now I want you to go to the landing page. Okay? And when someone comes here and they bring a big message, what is their expectation when they come to this page? What is their expectation when they come to this page? Okay? What's their expectation? What is it? That, okay, this guy's going to do what? He's going to get me customers. He's going to get me 10 new patients. He's going to get me results. He's going to get me results, right? That's the setup. But then when you get here in the headline in giant text says, would you like 10 free new patient inquiries, giant on top, even though it was lightly mentioned in the ad copy, what's the first thing that you think once you get to the page, the headline? What's the first thing that the brain does of a too good to be true offer? What do you think? Give me the word that pops up in your head. Someone said salesman, right? Someone says fake. Someone says distrust, scam, fraud, skeptical. Oh, there's the catch. Anybody feel like that? Oh, that's the catch. Inquiries. He's not really sending me 10 patients. Inquiries. Bait and switch. Right? So did you feel how it's such a soft, and I like reading through it, like if you really look at it, are you being clear? Yes, you are being clear. But from the customer's perspective, understanding that, watch this, only a percentage of them will actually watch the video. A very small percentage of them will watch the video in full. A smaller percentage of them will read the text in its entirety. Smaller percentage of them. So when they come here, they're just like 10 new chiropractor patients. Like, this is fucking cool. This guy's gonna send me 2 new clients. I'm cool. I come to the page here, and then boom. Would you like 10 new patient inquiries? They're like, well, fuck you. I don't want inquiries. Right? Because they're already skeptical, and it's not anything personal against you. Does that make sense?
Yep, yes.
So, dude, I'm telling you, just make that little switch there and talk about patients. And watch this. If you're going to patients and if that's too much for you, change it. Just say, I'll send you 3 new patients. Guys, if you send them 3 new patients versus 10, that's still maybe the same shit to them. So just be honest. I'll send you actually 3 new patients. Got it? So just the offer how you need to make it true, but I would get away from that. And watch this. Also, too, when you're talking about patients, it's going to increase the percentage of people that are actually down to hop on your calendar. Because am I down to hop on your calendar for some inquiries? No. But am I down to hop on your calendar for some guarantees? Yes. So again, going back to the slides, if you want to put it back in the formula here. Going back to the slides. Couple things. Immediate bounce, not congruent and not sexy. Did he meet both of those? Not congruent, even though he was being, but it seemed a little off, right? Not congruent, seemed like, oh wait, am I getting customers or am I getting inquiries? And then not sexy, who the fuck wants inquiries? I want customers. Do you guys see how it fits the criteria as we're going through? And then the third one that I just added, trust, which is the ultimate. Do you trust me? Is that clear to everyone? Say yes in the chat if it is. Is that clear to everyone? Say yes in the chat if it is. Okay? Follow these little formulas. Got it?
Billy, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
What do you think, if you were doing this right now, would you have this as a calendar, even if you fixed all those things you just talked about? Would you do calendar, or would you do just like a contact form for lead gen kind of thing?
Depends on where you're at as a company. So like, are you solo right now, or do you got a couple people on your team?
Solo.
If you're solo right now, get every fucking lead that you can. Take the form away, then literally just hop on there. Here's what you do. So just change this to name, email, and phone number. Put the calendar on the thank you page so you'll know who's more serious. You'll get about 30% of the people to actually book on the calendar, but then you'll at least get to collect that other 60% of leads. Make sense?
Right, for sure, 100%.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, you just change those little things in there. And remember, because of the type of offer this is, it's not like you're gonna get a super high volume of leads like a local gym or a dance studio like we just saw, but you have all the elements right. Like, I like how you explain to them what you're getting. It's a smart play. I've done millions of campaigns like this. They work, but just make sure you're super transparent, because trust is the only thing you're really selling here.
Thank you, Billy. You're the man.
All right, brother. Talk to you later. Same form. Let's do another landing page one. Let's do another landing page one. Do you guys want to see another? All right. So again, here we go. Let's go to Chris. Someone just typed in. He says 641 clicks and no leads. I want to talk to that person. All right, guys. We already have it. You don't have to type it anymore. We already got someone. So what? He didn't put his phone number? You got to put your phone number, bro. Got to put it. 2,500 clicks and no sales. We got to get her on the phone. Sarah Knight. Whoever has their link first between Chris and Sarah.
I'm already working on Chris.
Alrighty, Chris. Chris, we're coming to you. And he starts from his Facebook ad, right? That leads to the page? Cool. Think Gatorade will pay me if I say it enough times? Gatorade, Gatorade, Gatorade. All right, here we go. 3.6 thousand views, no sales. That's actually not that big of a deal with the views, because that could be like a 1-second thing. Thank you, darling. Who is this one?
Chris.
Cool.
Hello.
Chris, what's up, man? Billie Jean, how are you?
Billy, Billy. Good. How you doing, man?
Good. Excited to check out your ad.
All right, I want to see that.
I love that, the skeptical ones. All right, Billy, show me what you can do, damn it. See what you're talking about here. Bro, all I'm going to do is follow the formula that I'm laying out today, and you're going to see it makes sense every time. So here we go. Brett buys rock houses. I buy homes. Do you need to exit your home quickly? I'm a Rochester, New York-based home buyer. I buy in cash, no added fees, no closing costs, and I'll buy it as is. Click here to get started. So you're very similar to that of We Buy Ugly Houses, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and watch this video.
That needs to sell fast? Selling your home the traditional way through a real estate agent can take months, even up to a year, if it sells at all. It takes a lot of effort and significant expense to fix up a house and list it for sale. If you don't have the time or the money to fix up your house, we can help. Brett Buys Rock Houses, LLC is a local home buyer. We buy houses in any condition, and we buy in cash. When you work with us, you won't pay any fees or commissions. You don't need to fix or clean anything, and we can close in your time frame and pay cash. If this sounds good to you, please give us a call or visit our website and fill out the short form. Tell us a little bit about the property, and we will provide you with a fair, all-cash offer today. It's that simple. We're looking forward to...
Are you solo or you have a team, Brett?
I'm solo.
Okay. So here's your ad. How much you spent on this ad?
So far close to 600.
Close to what?
Close to, I think it's like just under 600.
Okay, cool. So you tested a little bit. And then out of those 600 things, how many leads did we get?
We had one come through, but it never ended up working out.
Was it a decent lead?
I gotta. So Brett is a client of mine. So
Oh, okay, got
I have a
it.
digital marketing company that I started, and so for him, I haven't been able to generate. I mean, we got a lot of traffic. We're getting a lot of clicks. I've probably done like 7 different ads.
Yeah.
And I keep tweaking them to just see like.
Yeah, if anything changes. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
here we go, guys. It's do you need to exit your home quickly? I can help. I'm a Rochester, New York-based home buyer, buying cash, no added fees. This sounds good to be true. If this sounds good to you, click below to start it. It's free, it's quick, it's easy. All right, so now, before I go into anything, let's start with the advertisement formula. Pull up the advertisement formula. That's the landing page one. We'll get there. Okay, let's just go to the advertisement formula that we talked about earlier. There it is. Okay, so let's just run through the test, the formula. Do we have an audience that gives a fuck? Let's test that. Let's spread it out again. Who's the audience here?
Who do I have targeted?
Yeah.
I have 2 different ad sets. I have one where it's everybody within a 50-mile radius and mobile only, and I believe the age is 33 to 65.
So this is a billboard. So remember how I started off today and I told you guys Facebook's nothing more than a billboard that allows you to put a message in front of anybody you want in the world? You're actually running it as such, where you're saying, here's a 50-mile radius, here's a giant billboard. Someone in this 50 miles is going to have a billboard, right? Gotcha. So also, too, what we got to recognize with this particular advertisement is there's not a ton of them. There's not a ton of people who are looking to sell their house really quick, so we do need to reach the masses. However, right now, are we choosing an audience who actually cares? Do we have an audience that gives a shit? Do we have an audience that gives a shit? The first question, the first thing that we covered today. Do we, guys? Yes or no? Participate. That's how you retain more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No. So how can we find, yeah, it's the same thing, right? It's a no, but it's a maybe. Maybe there's a couple people checking there, so that's a no. That's a no. So my question to you guys is how? How do you find people who may be interested in selling their home? Selling their home. How? How can you do it? Target people who need... Go ahead.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, of course.
I do have another ad set going for people who are divorced and retired.
Okay.
Because I figured, they might be a little bit more willing to. They're probably in a position where they're looking to sell right now.
Okay, got it. So anyone facing foreclosure, divorce, cool. Laid off is another one, right? So guys, here's 2 things that are going to happen. In this advertisement in particular, there's a couple ways I can go, but I'll give you guys something fun because there's a tactic that I know a lot of you can apply here today. So first things first, what's the quickest way to lose a home, period? Just think of the picture by itself. What's the quickest way to lose a home, period? Not pay your bills. Exactly, Adam. Not pay bills. Now, what would ever stop somebody from paying their bills? What would ever stop someone from doing that? Losing their job. Perfect. So, do you think it would make more sense to get a pool of people who just recently lost their job and then show them this ad? And then show them this ad? Or just to start going to the public and have an audience who doesn't give a fuck with the crappy message because it doesn't apply? Or do you think it'd make more sense at first to run an ad to someone who just lost their job? Can I get the drawing board for a second, full screen? What do you guys think? So check this out. If you run an ad that says, hey, did you just lose your job? Okay, give you guys a hypothetical. Here's 10 quick ways to get cash quickly after a job loss. And then you could be an image picture of me, Billie Jean, and a quick little checklist. Okay? Now, it may only take you a few bucks to get those leads, right? Let's even say, honestly, you may be able to get them, let's say $3 a lead, of people who just recently lost their job. Okay? Out of those 3 people, out of these leads here, you have to do metrics. You have to understand your metrics. So if I'm willing, you said you spent $600?
Yeah, just about.
So let's say you spent that $600 on these leads instead, and they only cost you $3 a lead. That means it would give you 200 leads. Right now you have 0 leads. Out of the 200 leads, do you think it's likely for us to find one person in here that's probably serious about selling their home because, one, they lost their job, they're going to relocate back to the city that they really love. They found somebody that they love and they finally have the freedom to go, or they just want to try some new shit. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? It's out of 200. It's out of 200. So do you think it would be cool and say, hey, my name is Billie Jean, I saw you lost your job, I hope it can be helpful, but I'm a real estate agent. If you need to sell your house for there, I can get your shit out of there and I'll pay you cash. As opposed to just going, now would we have an audience that gives a fuck? Right? So here's the fun thing, guys, is once we have these people opt in, we can use a retargeting Facebook ad. And all 200 of these people, if this was me, I would hit them on Facebook, I would hit them on Instagram, and I would hit them on YouTube, all with the same message that we just saw. Hey, what's up? I'm Billy. I would love to buy your home. I'll give you cash right now for it. This is what I do. I've been doing it for 10 years. Blah, 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 blah. Story about me. And every single where, guess what? It only cost me about 5 cents to get a video view. It's actually less than this, but it's okay. Less than this to get a video view. So that means I can show the entire 200 people this message for 5 cents a view. How much is that? What is 200 divided by 5 cents? Anybody got that math? 200 divided by 5 cents. What is that? Anybody got that? What? What are you guys talking about? It's $200 divided by 5 cents. What is that, guys? What is that? $2? $4 or something like that? $10. $10. It's $10. You guys are crazy over there. You don't even want to know what they said. They said 4,000. I'm gonna tell you guys. They said 4,000. So, anyways, guys, for $10 or however much it costs, you can reach all of them. You can reach all of them, consistent basis, through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Plus, you have their phone numbers and their emails, so you can text message them, call them, and email them. Okay? It's 200. I think it's $2. I think it's $2. I don't really know though. But anyways. So anyways, you guys got it? Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
So you want to change the offer. So what happens is sometimes we get so caught up on forcing an offer. So how do I go back to that thing up top? When I have my slides. How do I go back to my slides? There we go. Okay. So I want to point something out to you guys that you should pay attention to. Is your audience doesn't give a fuck and your message sucks. These right here fall into that category because the problem that you're trying to solve is just premature. You need to freaking first find that micro group of people who will actually care and then make them your offer. So this turns into a two-step funnel from there. And then once you do that, the next thing is, let's pull up the landing page template. Okay, the landing page template. And in the landing page template, same thing. We need to give people a good reason, no time, no congruency, but trust. That number 3 is trust. Why is trust important? Because someone is telling you that I'm gonna pay for your house cash. If somebody walks up to you on the street and says, hey man, come here. Yo, come over. You got a second over here? Come over here. Say real quick. Come here. Yo, you got a house? Yeah, you got a house? Well, I got cash right now. Here's $100,000 in my trunk. You want it? Give me a house right now. Here, 100 grand right here. No, I got a cash. Come on. Let's go. What does that feel like, guys? What does that feel like? Caution, right? So now we lose on the trust category. So that's why it's important that he puts himself in the video and shows them. And I would even talk about maybe a little bit of information, not the whole enchilada, but on how it can afford to do that and why it's not weird to have that much to just give you cash. Make sense? So just a little more education. And the people who just lost their job, they're more interested in hearing it, so you'll get a little bit more there.
So you think it'd be better to have him actually create a video?
No doubt, man. No doubt. Just because anyone can create those animated ones now, you know, and just people are smart. They know this stuff, you know?
Absolutely.
Cool. So you try those things and you tell me. Go ahead.
I was wondering, so you said to start targeting people that just lost the job?
Yeah.
So how would you actually...
So I'll give you, how would you actually do it? Sure. So first things first is I would go into business parks. So you can actually target by address, right? And actually type in a physical address. I would target an address of highly concentrated business park areas. So that way those people have jobs if they're hanging out there. I would only run the advertisements during the hours of which they're actually there. And then I would pose the question.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And watch this. It could be the message. And it could be one of two things. It could be, did you recently lose your job? Or, hey, did you just quit? Or, hey, do you want to walk out and quit? You see what I'm saying? But you catch people in all those stages because those are the people that are likely to move. And this is how you get listings of shit that nobody else has because you were there when they first got the idea because you put it in their head. Got it?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Cool, brother.
Awesome.
Good stuff, man. Thank you.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, are you guys starting to get this formula stuff? Is this helpful right now? Scale of 1 to 10, how helpful is this for some of you guys here today? Scale of 1 to 10, just being able to just fucking see real Facebook ads that are running, have an actual formula to continue to go back to and say, oh, okay, I get it. And just bring in those moments of clarity. So I'm gonna show you guys something as we go into this last section here, the sell shit. And I'm gonna show you guys a couple cool tools that I recommend that all of you use that's gonna make your life way easier, okay? And I'll keep calling you guys too, so don't worry, we'll do some more of these. I'll see you guys typing in the chat and all this stuff. All right, so what can go wrong with the sell? Who falls into this category? Where you're getting leads, Facebook is working, but the quality is poor, and you're just not as, someone says my boss does, right? Who falls into this? Okay, big time here. Does anybody have something they'd like to show me, a campaign they show me where the sales just aren't clicking? Anybody got that? About this in particular, the sales part's not clicking. Not just leads, don't give me that shit. If you don't have leads, I know the sales part's not clicking because you haven't got leads. Who's actually messing up on this area? Okay? Sarah, you're just so dedicated. Fine, I'll call you. Let's call Sarah Knight. Fine, Sarah. You win. So this will be fun. Watch, while we get her on the phone, I'm going to explain something to you guys in regards to sales. When it comes to following up with leads, you have to understand a couple things. Can I get the drawing board, actually? Okay, you have to understand a couple things when it comes to following up with leads, y'all. I used to have a scheduling center. So not only did we generate leads for people, but we'd actually call them and follow up and schedule. Does anybody know what the #1 reason why people wouldn't make a sale was? Anybody know the #1 reason? If you've been rocking me for a long time, you should know this like the back of your head. The #1 reason, Scott got it, right? They didn't call within 5 minutes. Actually, 5 minutes. So check this out. When we had a scheduling center, we were calling almost immediately, like within 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes max. We were getting a hold of 70% of leads on average. That means we still weren't getting a hold of 30% of leads, and that was with instant call. When people would wait beyond, this was 3 minutes. When people would wait like 24 hours and be like, oh my God, I'm getting leads, this is great. I'm gonna call them first thing after my workout tomorrow. Perfect. What do you think that percentage decreased to? What do you think that percentage decreased to? Someone said 2%, 3%, 15%. It was probably like 10, 20%, depending on how hard they were hitting them. Do you guys realize by simply not contacting the lead, that gives you a 3x less return on your investment? 3x less. Minimum. Maybe 4, maybe 5 times. All because you didn't make it a priority to call back right away. How many of you here today are guilty of this? How many of you are here today that are guilty of this right now? Be real. You're just getting a couple hours. To be real, I am telling you, if there's anything that you leave with today, if you knock this habit off and make these a priority, your entire business will double, triple, or triple. Like that, your sales will, I promise you. See it every single day. Okay? So now I'll show you how to leverage automation in a second to fix this problem. Okay, cool. Sarah, what's up?
What's up?
I'm Billy, nice to meet you. You ready?
Billy.
You ready to go through your ad?
A little bit.
I'll be nice, I promise. Okay, so Sarah, Bargain Pets. So tell us what you guys do. Okay, this is the ad right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're cutting out just a tad bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, the phone dropped. All right, so here we go. So there's no ad copy with this, is this correct? It's just pictures.
Yeah, those are just pictures.
Okay, so there's free shipping, 10% off when you subscribe. And then what else here? Training supplies. It's a carousel ad. That's cool. Looks like an alarm system for the dog. Wake up, time to go. All right. And then there's a cat that likes butterflies. Rena has a cat. Ray has a cat. Okay. And then there's a dog and cat that do look really cute together. So ladies and gentlemen, how good is her message? How good is her message? We're just going with the formula here. We're going with the formula. How good's her message? It doesn't exist. It's not good or bad. It's not there. Which is good, Sarah. That's because so now we can fix it, right? So the very first thing I'll tell you is don't run an ad without a message. Don't run an ad without a message, right? Sometimes you can get caught up in the images and think like people are just going to assume. Don't assume that anyone knows anything. You have to explain it. Got it? So in this particular case, we're losing because we just don't have a message. Now, who are you targeting with this?
I'm targeting anybody who gives a shit about animals.
So, like, what are you doing? What are you actually putting into Facebook?
Together for 5 seconds ago so that I could get you.
You cut out one more time. I'm sorry.
I threw this ad together in about 5 seconds so that I could send you a link so you would call me.
Well, then what the hell am I supposed to critique then? Hello?
Hello?
I said, what am I supposed to critique then if I don't got an ad to look at? Hello?
With this ad, I've gotten 2,500 clicks, but nobody bought.
Well, you're not selling anything. No one's buying it. Watch this. Watch this. Since you guys have been on this call, how many of you have enrolled into the School of Genius? For those of you that don't know, that's my training platform where we teach you how to do this all day and become a master at it. How many of you have enrolled into my School of Genius since being on this call? Everybody type in the chat right now. How many of you enrolled into the School of Genius? There's 0 people, Sarah. Now watch this. I'm not weirded out because how many people have I asked to enroll into the School of Genius on this call today? How many people have I asked? 0. So no one bought anything, Sarah. So of course I'm not tripping if no one bought because I didn't ask them to. You know what I mean? Like, you just haven't asked anyone to buy. So, and there's also multiple pictures. Like, this to me is just like Pinterest. This is art. Like, oh, that's cute. You know what I mean? So, do you have a landing page? Where is this taking people to? Sarah? Sorry, is there a different room you can walk into? I feel like I'm in a dungeon and it keeps cutting me out.
No,
I can't hear. I love you, Sarah. I don't want to leave. I don't want to hang up the phone when I got you here, but I might.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, so what do we have here, Sarah?
Okay, so that's just my landing page for.
Okay, so right here, the one I'm on right now.
Yeah, that's the main page where I'm buying and selling all on one page because I didn't want to have multiple pages for
Okay.
people to go through.
So I'll give you the breakdown, right? And so in fairness, one, let's give actually mad credit to Sarah because you know what I like about it, even though I'm giving you crap right now, is you're trying. I'll never hate on the person who's trying because there's other people here that are sitting here right now, and I know you never created an ad in the first place because you were afraid. So she's kicking your ass. I'm sorry, she is. Now, having said that, we got some work to do, okay? So for example, number one is, what are you selling right here? Is it these cute little jackets that say clean me?
Yep.
Those are them?
Well, it's click on them.
Wait, are you selling? Sorry, Sarah, it's so hard to hear. I hate to do. What do we sell? I don't want to hang up, but I can't lose my audience here because I do have to sell something in a little bit.
It's just selling when you click on it. It's just so it's right to the page.
Gotcha. Okay, so Sarah, I'm gonna go through the rest here by myself, and then we'll give you a call. Okay, I'm gonna go through the rest here myself. Hold on. I love you, Sarah. All right, guys, I have to hang up because it's hard to hear her, and I don't want to lose you guys. But basically what's happening is she's running a carousel ad where she put up some pictures, and then she's allowing the shop to sell itself. So here's two dogs. Who are you buying from? Bargain Pets is dedicated to making life better for homeless animals. The more they buy, the more you give to shelters. That's cool. So they actually have equipment or clothing, it looks like, for puppies. And it's good. But watch this. Right now we have people here that are just seeing this stuff, but there's no setup, there's no context. So I'll be brief with this, but in her ad, instead of just having pictures, she should show pet owners currently who already have pets and have said, I'm willing to do it, and then use a Sarah McLachlan style of video that shows a bunch of puppies that are homeless. So that way she has an audience that cares about the message because those are pet owners who have homes and take care of dogs already. And then you show the ones that are homeless, they're going to care. Now you have an audience that cares. And then we have to give them a reason to actually take action in the first place. And so we have to give them some kind of incentive to like buy your products or services. But also, Sarah, you have to realize that not everyone needs the same products. So right now when we kind of just have like, you know, like free shipping on what? Free shipping on what? Like, you know, free alarm? Like every single product or service that you guys have needs to have its own ad. Understand? Every single product or service that you guys have needs to have its own ad. Here's what I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys a hack that we use here. That's really not fair. Rena, can I steal you for a second up here? Okay? I'm going to show you guys something. All right? That's not even okay. Do you have my landing page? Ready?
Yes.
Okay, but let's go here and let's roll through the demo that we did yesterday. Okay? So check this out. So you can stay here for a second. Does anybody want to see the greatest hack that we use internally as an agency to build winning advertising campaigns quickly and to the point? Does anybody want to see it? Okay? So how many of you have a ClickFunnels account? Here's what I need you guys to do. Check this out. If I'm going to show you this trick, I need you to participate with me here. Everyone's on your laptops, yes? Go to this website. Go to billysfunnels.com. Do we have that down there? billysfunnels.com. Go to the website right now. Yeah, we're going to use two different links right now. Go to billysfunnels.com. Okay? Go to billysfunnels.com. billysfunnels.com. Rena, can you go there? Actually, you can set up. You can give me a second. Go to billysfunnels.com. billysfunnels.com. Okay? Let me know when you guys are there. Just say, yes, you're there. For those of you who don't have ClickFunnels already. Okay? Who does not have a ClickFunnels account? Because this trick won't work as well for you. So I'm going to tell you to do this right now because it's going to help you. Okay? If you don't, you really need to do this. billysfunnels.com. And Rena, pull up the Billy's Funnels real fast. I got to walk them through it. Okay? Give us a second here. Yeah, can you put a link in the chat, guys? We'll put a link in the chat to all right now. billysfunnels.com. And I'm going to pull up on the screen here as Rena shares this. So check it out.
Welcome to the ClickFunnels share page.
Here it is, guys. So Billy'sFunnels.com. ClickFunnels is a service that allows us to build web pages in like 2 seconds, okay? And it allows us to share web pages in 2 seconds. So for example, if we wanted to have a training like the registration page that we just had, what it allows us to do is to come here, and in 2 seconds, I can give you guys my entire web page. So here's like an ad that we ran. I forgot what it was for. It says, want us to mail you our best funnels flash drive with our highest converting advertisements, landing pages, and targeting for 20 different industries for free. Okay? And then it has a video and it has the steps here. If you said, Billy, how'd this ad go? And I go, yo, it went fantastic. And you said, well, dude, I want it too. In literally 1 click, I can give you this entire page, the images, the text, and all you'd have to go through and replace the logo from Billy Gina's marketing to me. Does anybody here think that would save them time? Does anybody here think that would save you a shitload of time? You don't have to design anything. You just literally copy ours. Anybody? Crazy, right? Of course it would. So here's what I want you to do. I want you guys, because I'm going to hook you guys up today with a couple of free ones. All right, I'm gonna give you a couple of free of our best performing templates. Actually, only if a shitload of people say yes. How many of you would like me to give you a handful of our best performing, right, funnels? Shitload of yeses. Especially those quiet people who've been sitting here, you're soaking it all up, you ain't saying nothing, okay? Cool. You have to have a ClickFunnels account. Here's the catch is, go back one, please. The catch is this. If you don't have a ClickFunnels account, we can't share. So go ahead and get your 14-day trial. It takes you 2 seconds to sign up. Here's the catch. If you guys want to cancel afterwards, you can. And you can just use the funnel for 2 weeks. But I will tell you this. I use this software. And we finished with just a little bit under $6 million last year. I use this software more than any other software for our business. That means as an agency, when we do this for other giant clients, we use this software, and for our own. If you don't have this, you're silly, you're tripping. Okay, someone says ClickFunnels versus lead pages. We use both. We use both, guys. We use both. So go ahead and do the trial, and I'm gonna show you what is really fucking cool in 2 seconds. Because this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is nothing so far. So before I hook you guys up with this, I'm gonna show you something that I hope blows everybody here away. At least people here that like to save time. Okay, so come back to me. All right, so continue, do the trial. It's $100 a month. It's worth it. I'm telling you, this is a service that you need. Put it this way: if you start a brick and mortar business, that means it's going to cost you like $200,000 to like finance a spot and actually do construction and build out a place. It's gonna be crazy. You need permits and all this stuff. To start a business here, you need $100 a month. You'd be a fool not to do it. Got it? So do this. And no, Wix does not work. Wix is not the same thing. All those other cheap shits that you see GoDaddy do, it's not the same. This is coming from the guy who does this every day. Trust me. Go to Billy'sFunnels.com and use ClickFunnels. I'm telling you this because it works and because I'm going to hook you up with a bunch of cool shit. Okay? So when you guys are done with this trial part, let me know so I can show you the fastest way to create winning ads that exist on planet Earth today. Does anybody want to see that? The fastest way. Do me a favor, Rena, while I do this, look up a cool industry example. Just like a different one that's up there. Different than we did yesterday. Cool? Good? Let me know when you guys are all done. I'll move on to the next part. Okay? Cool? Keep going. Good, good, good. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Thank you for your patience. But I promise you this will be the sickest thing ever, because I think it is. And will help your business grow. Billy'sFunnels.com. Right below me. Done. Got it. Good. I like it a lot. Good. Good, good. The software will change your life, your business. Good. Sherilyn says, oh my gosh, so much gold. You haven't seen anything yet, I promise you. The gold is in what we've been creating for the last 2 years, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Okay, so if you haven't done that part yet, you're going to miss out on everything I'm about to go through. So I just want to tell you that. All right, got a good one?
This one?
Sure. Okay, watch this. I'm going to give you guys a hypothetical situation. So give me the drawing board because this is going to be fun. So how many of you here are professional marketers? Like you actually get paid by business owners to do shit for them. Mostly get them customers and stuff like that. How many of you are here? Okay, good. Type in the word marketer so I know. Because I want to do this according to the audience today. Marketer. Now, how many of you are a local business owner? You have a, just say owner, put owner. But you do your own marketing. Okay? It's always like fucking down the road. We have a really split audience of marketers versus just entrepreneurs, okay? And sometimes they intersect. So what I'm gonna show you guys is a resource that I want you to fucking use that I genuinely believe will change your life if you take my advice, okay? So watch this. Imagine this. Imagine there was a world where people, entrepreneurs, owners, were willing to pay marketers, people like us, to find them customers. And how much money do you guys want to be making a month where you're comfortable, you're not stressed out? Don't give me like your fantasy number that you want to hit or you plan to hit. Give me like, well, if I just have this amount of money, I'm good and I'm secure. Okay? Just go ahead and type it in. 7,500, 5K, 10K, 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 5K, 32K, 20K, 25K, 240K, 10K, 10K, 7,500. Everybody's different, right? You see there's a range. But I'm going to go really low level. 50K, I get it. But watch this. Go low level. And this obviously works at the higher levels too. Let's just say you wanted to make 10K. I'm not going to promise you you're going to make this or anything, but I'm going to show you one way to get it done because I've done it a lot. So let's say you want to make 10K. And let's say a business owner was willing to pay you $1,000 a month to build ads like the ones that we've been critiquing today, but actually working ones. And you see how hard it is to get working ones, as you saw the examples today. $1,000 a month to do that for them, to manage it for them. Okay? If you were to simply repeat that process 10 times, are we all in agreement that then you would be making 10K a month? Minus the $100 you're using for ClickFunnels or whatever the fuck. Right? Pretty straightforward. Are we good on the same page? Just play with me for now if you're with me. Yes? Just say, yes, Billy, I get it. Super simple. Okay? So watch this. Now, how many of you know a small business owner that could use this shit that's still advertising like they live in fucking 92? How many of you know a business owner right now, or you're the business owner that's the owners here today, you're the business owner that's still doing it like you're 92? Now watch this. Check this out. I'm going to show you guys how to build winning campaigns and no bullshit, 5 to 10 minutes. So let's just say there was an eyebrow threading company. Does anybody know what that is? Eyebrow threading? Anybody know what that is? You familiar with it? Okay, which means you can come on my camera right here. What do they do to your eyebrows? Ray, you want to show me? You just shape them? But what if, like, come here, full screen? Here? Come over here, come over here. Can we show? Can we show? All right, so I got really pretty eyebrows, I think.
I got pretty eyebrows.
Here, what'd I do? So are my eyebrows cute? Are they on fleek?
I mean, well, they have thread. I don't have thread.
Okay, so anyways, it's a girl thing.
Yeah.
So like show your eyebrow, what's it mean, girl? Go ahead.
See how fleeky they are?
Okay.
Nice and shaped.
So got you. So there's a small business out there. It's like makeup and all that shit, whatever. Okay, they do girl stuff. So this is eyebrow threading, and you're this person, this marketer that has the ability to bring them customers on demand. And they're like, dude, if you can bring me customers, I'll pay you $1,000. And you go, okay, deal. They give you $1,000, but now you go, oh shit, I just took $1,000 from this client, and I have no idea how to get them customers. But what if there was this place called we'll call it the School of Genius, for example. And what if you could log in and you could go to the campaign download section. And then you can come into this campaign download section and you can look at all the different industries. Okay, I need eyebrow threading. There's entertainment, there's fitness, there's real estate, there's product sales, there's health, okay, there's service campaigns. This is interesting, service campaigns. And then I scroll down, I go, okay, well, there's carpet cleaning. I don't need carpet cleaning. There's credit card processing. Nah, I don't need credit card processing. There's dog grooming. I'm good. Wait, what's this? Eyebrow threading? This is crazy. Hold on now. Now what if you could just click this right here, and then it took you to this beautiful page that had the exact advertisement that we ran for an eyebrow thread company. Holy shit, is that the exact ad copy with images and everything? Stop it, no way. Wait, is this, hold on a second. No, you better stop it. Is this an actual link to the landing page too that you can just share? Holy cow, so if you have lead pages or ClickFunnels, all you have to do is click the link, you get the page. Like, what does that look like? Can we click that, Rena? Can I see? You should have pulled up ClickFunnels example, but.
I should have.
But what do we do? How can we just see that?
You can.
That's the thank you page.
Oh.
How? What can we do? So all I'd have to come in is in here. Can I preview? Can I preview it first? Okay. And I'd be able to click in here. And Rena, is what you're telling me that I can get this exact page in 2 seconds with a click of a button?
Yep.
That's what you're saying. Mm-hmm. That's what you're telling me. So I don't gotta really change the word. All I gotta do is come in here and I just gotta make it about me. Is that all I can do? Oh my God, okay, cool. So I already got my landing page done. I'll just replace it with the other company's logo. And then what about the ad? Can you pull up like Facebook ads? So what you're saying is, we can just come in here. Where's the ad? Let's go to Facebook ads. We're actually gonna do this. And I can just go to create campaign in 2 seconds and just put in eyebrow threading. Why not? Sure. This is good. Clear traffic, good. Yes. Good. Add set name, sure. Just call it 5 mile radius that people live in there, or women, fine, good. Add. Just put girls laying down, because that's what it kind of was, just a bunch of girls with their heads next to each other. This is cool. This is good. All right, and we're doing this in real time, guys, so you see it happening. Okay. And so now all I have to do here is just pick the fan page it's coming from, and then where's the ad? Where can I just start putting in shit? All right, there's the image, so I would just upload the image, and then in the text, all I'd have to go through is click text right here, and then can I go back to the School Genius? Can I just copy that? Okay, good, so you're copying that, great. And then I can paste that. Okay, cool. And then the headline, can I get a headline? Is it, you guys do that too? Wait, okay, cool, good. So I'm just copying and pasting them, and this is pretty cool, I like that. Bam, fantastic. All right, cool. Now the little description beneath the ad, is that fine? Cool, description's good. Yeah, that's pretty fantastic. Wow, this is badass, Rena. Thank you for doing this. Cool. So, right now, in 2 seconds, assuming that I have the image right here ready to go, all I have to do is upload my own image, change the logos, hit review here and submit the campaign to Facebook, change out a couple words and use their video on this page, and I have an entire ad done in how long? Now, this would be crazy, and I don't know. What if there was this agency out there that's been doing this for like a lot of years, and they just had a whole entire library of campaigns where you can get shit like this? Is this not, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, you guys, how badass of a resource would this fucking be? Scale of 1 to 10 for your business to just have anybody, some numbers? I mean, I got a 12, I got a badass, I got a fucking 10. If you said an 8, you got to fucking leave right now. If you said an 8, I demand you to leave. The second, it's crazy. Now 15 is appropriate, a 50 is appropriate. Good, okay? So now, just imagine, because we know, as we saw right now, what we've been doing all day today, we understand that sometimes campaigns don't go perfectly. We all agree with that. Sometimes campaigns, they go a little bit rough. They're a little bit hard, and we can remove Billy's funnels from the bottom now. Okay, so would it be cool if we can just go into the School of Genius, and if I was having a hard time, wouldn't it be nice to schedule a 15-minute one-on-one with someone on our team to actually review our campaigns themselves? And if I can just click a button right here, I can go here to the calendar, and I can literally just say, click here to schedule, and then I will have an actual account manager who spent millions of dollars managing advertisements, and I can just click one here, and I can just jump on their calendar to actually get helped. Oh, look at this, at 11:15 today, boom, I can schedule. And what if they were sitting right there? What if these were real people on camera 3? What if they were real people? What if there were real people on camera 3? What if there were real people on camera 3? It's the one where the girls are sitting at. There they are. Yeah, what is them? Is that a one-on-one? Well, they just scheduled, and they were just there. This is crazy. This is crazy. So, okay, let's talk another hypothetical. Let's say the girls weren't available. Let's say you had a big campaign to do, and it's overnight, and you need some help. Let's go ahead and go to Kajabi. And, or the other shit I was in. There we go, I'll go back. And what if all of a sudden, Billy's been doing calls like this for 2 years? And what if they took every single one of those calls, what if they took every single one of those calls, they put it into a database, and they timestamped every single one, and I can literally search by industry and watch a full-blown replay of what he's doing. So I can see here at 5 minutes and 16 seconds on this call, he reviewed prospecting for a social media marketing agency. That's pretty cool. I can see right here that he did coffee suppliers for B2B. I can see right here that he did a skydiving follow-up sequence. I can see right here that he did ads for a financial workshop. I can see right here at 57 minutes and 23 seconds he did QuickBooks review. Let's say I want to do something with QuickBooks. And I can come here, I can press play, and then I can fast forward to that 57 minutes or whatever it is, and I can see the exact advertisement that was ran for a QuickBooks campaign so that you can leverage it and you can see my explanation for the whole thing just like that.
Everything that we
Just like today, where I'm on camera, I'm live, I'm sitting there, I'm going through there. And then what if else is something crazy? What if something else crazy happened? Is anybody learning a shit ton today? Just say yes or no. Do you think it may be helpful if I was on a call every single week reviewing campaigns like this? And you had access to myself in this manner, except a much more intimate group, so all your questions get answered for 6 months. You had access to our library that I'm showing you for 6 months. You had access to everything that I'm saying for 6 months, the downloads, the updates. And then what if something crazy happened? What if twice a year we actually got all these people inside the School of Genius together and we met in person? And we had an SOG meetup here in San Diego that I was going to give everybody here free tickets to today. Would that be pretty helpful? Where they can come, meet with other people that are just like you. So why don't we throw that in? I'll throw in a free SOG meetup for everybody who decides to get into the School of Genius today. You'll be with us here in San Diego. All right. And in addition to this, every single thing that I'm doing today, guys, notice that I have formulas for everything. Like, a lot of it I've done forever, so of course I can pull things off the top of my head, but I don't want you guys to get this twisted. Every single thing that I'm doing is textbook, meaning I've literally wrote books on how to do this shit, and every single step of the way, from choosing your product to sell, from choosing who's most likely, the YouTube capability targetings, the mechanism. When you come into the School of Genius too, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna mail this book out to you. I'm gonna mail you out another book that's very similar, that's even more in depth. And so you guys have every single formula. Just imagine the confidence though and the swag that you're gonna have when you go to a client, you're ready to sell them. They trust you with their hard-earned money. You come with an entire workbook and you know exactly which questions to ask them. You have templates to leverage. You know what to do if a campaign's not working. And if you can't figure it out, you can schedule a 15-minute one-on-one with them. You can bring it to me on a weekly basis and I will review the call in front of everybody. This is nuts. I promise you, there is nothing in the world that exists for getting customers in 2018 that is more up-to-date, helpful, and actionable than the School of Genius. I shit you not. So here's the crazy thing. I know what you guys are thinking. So how much would it cost? Well, if you were going to get a marketing degree at a university, how much would you pay? Matter of fact, I want you guys to type it in the chat today. I want you to type it in the chat today. How much did you pay for your education? What's the number? I know you guys read it out to me.
80K, 30K.
50K, 80K, what is it?
100K.
30K, 100K, 140K, 120K, 125, 5, 160.
75.
Okay, 75. Now listen to this, guys. Now let me ask you an honest question. And I'm not trying to make you feel bad here because I'm about to give you a way more affordable solution. But let me ask you guys an honest question. Everybody here today, for my people who spend especially over the 50K mark, even if you didn't, put the number of classes that you took that you were able to actually use in your job today, whatever you do, whatever your career is. The number of classes that you're able to apply. Be real. For all my people there. I'm one of them too. My parents invested over 200K in the University of San Diego. Okay? 0. Unless you're an accountant, maybe 1 or 2. Watch this. Okay, let's say 1 or 2. You're using 1 or 2, but you paid for 40. Or maybe you're still paying for 40. Excuse me, I didn't mean to make it sound like it was past tense. It's nuts. So for me, the guy who's had the agency with my team here that's been in the trenches, that we have failed miserably at campaigns, we have spent millions of dollars losing, millions of dollars winning to compile all of this, to create this kind of support. What do you guys think would be a fair price for me to teach you this over the course of 6 months and give you access to all this for 6 months? What do you think would be fair? Some people say 10K, right? especially compared to this 100K mark. Well, here's what I'm going to do today. For those of you, actually, let me even ask before I even make you this offer. I'm going to do something stupid today. How many of you right now are listening to me and you're genuinely like, I can tell you 1,000% that I'm in and you want to do the School of Genius before I even get to the price? Before price is even an obstacle right now. Who are you? Who are you is like, this is my shit. I need this. I need this in my life. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I need to do, right? Anthony, Remy, Dorman, Abdul, Christine, I see you guys. Chris, gotcha. Matt, David, Joe, David, Eric. I'm reading all, Alvaro. I'm reading all your guys' names before you know the price, right? Jeremy, Gary. Give you guys all shout outs. Well, here's what I'm gonna do to you today. I'm gonna give you guys, usually it's 5,000 bucks for 6 months of access. I'm gonna try something different on this webinar. I'm not gonna tell you the offer that I'm gonna make available for people who are like, right now, let's do this. What I will tell you is I'll be flexible and I'll help you guys out. We can do some kind of payment plan, okay? But I'm not gonna tell you what I'm going to hook you up with here for, but I will tell you this, it's the best deal that I've ever given. It's the best deal that I've ever given. So if you're interested in taking up on this deal and seeing what it is, okay, I want you to go to what domain?
For Geniuses. Put the overlay on. Yep, there.
All right, this domain right now, for geniuses.com. Genius is spelled like my middle name, G-E-N-E. For Genius, and let's pull it up right here, okay? So right now, I want you guys to go to forgeniuses.com to see it below the screen, okay? And I'm gonna give you the best deal that we've ever had on the School of Genius right now. I'm gonna give it to you, okay? So you're gonna put in your phone number here, and there's a team of us walking down the street looking badass because we are. Fill the form below, and all you gotta do is give your name and my phone number right here on forgeniuses.com, and I'm gonna go downstairs right now and I'm gonna be fucking calling people. So my team is also gonna be calling people, but guess what? So will I. So if you wanna hear my voice, I'm like, is this real? Does he actually care that much to get on the phone himself? You're fucking right, I do. Especially with this community, okay? So forgeniuses.com, right now, I want you to go there, click to request a call. Usually it's $5,000 for 6 months of support. Today we're gonna do something fucking insane. Insane, something ridiculous, something that's going to be impossible to say no to. And you get access to all these resources, our support, you're part of our family. Pull up our private Facebook group, okay? Pull up the private Facebook group, all right? Guys, it's crazy, forgeniuses.com right now. I'm gonna give you a stupid, dumb, oh my God, this doesn't make any sense deal. When you opt into the page, let me know, I'll give you a shout out. Just let me know, okay? So she's gonna pull up the private Facebook group for School of Geniuses. This right here, I genuinely feel like we can charge $5,000 every 6 months for. Our Facebook, you guys gotta think about this. Our Facebook group is comprised of 500 to 600 of the smartest marketers out there in the game. The ones that are doing all this innovative shit, that have the skill set, that have the clients. We dominate this space for real businesses, period. There's just no one in the game that's more effective than us. And I wanna tell you guys, the support that you get in here is absolutely stupid. I mean, people are posting here on a day-to-day basis with updates of what's going on, when they're making money, when a campaign's going good. I mean, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. They're sharing, they're taking care of each other, they're taking pictures together, they're putting their own videos in there for their own reviews, they're getting feedback from each other. They're just smart as shit. We got testimonials from almost all of them, and they're just fucking crushing it. They're sharing what's working, what's not working. We all know entrepreneurship is the loneliest sport in the world. So why the hell are you doing it alone when you can do it with us? It's crazy, guys. You got people meeting up in person. Matt and Luis actually taking the time to get together. It's crazy as hell. So anyways, look, wait, Valerie, 6 hours ago. I love this group. Why'd you put that, Valerie? We love you too, Valerie. We'll see her in person when she comes out, right? So this is just, it's crazy. I mean, it's just, I can't even, this is just, I'm done. It's crazy. Look at this. What's Carl putting? While the rest of Texas is in bed, I'm over here becoming a genius. Just going through the shit. But so you get access to all of our trainings, by the way. Our clicks into customers, like step by step of how to do all the shit. My YouTube course, if you suck at sales, I have an entire training for it. I do live training calls to help you with sales. Like, it's nuts. So, my bad, I haven't been shouting out people. My bad to 2 different Davids. What's going on, guys? Period. Karen says, I'm going now. Sarah says she's all signed up. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I missed a whole bunch of people on the scroll, so I apologize. Can you go? Let's give it a chase. Remy, give them all. Get your name in there, guys. Listen, here's what I recommend. If you're on the fence at all about this, you'd be a fool to at least not have a conversation with us to find out if it's for you. Put your information in. Talk to us. But let's be honest. You have been, if people are worried about the cost, let me just put perspective into you. Everyone right now, how much money, be honest, I won't say your name though, be honest though. How much money have you lost on Facebook ads trying to figure it out by yourself? Put that number in there. Be honest. How much money have you lost trying to figure it out by yourself, okay? Some say 2,400. I won't say your names. I won't put the name behind it, okay? Let's see, 1,500. Okay, 2,000. 2,000. And this is the crazy guy. 3,000. 4,000. And thousands. But here's the crazy thing, as I want to get at this here, guys. What happens here is these people, once they start losing a significant amount of money of thousands, you know what happens? They turn into the skeptics that I talked about earlier today that go, what? Facebook doesn't work. And so now, while your competition is out here freaking making it rain money, you already gave up. So the problem is, you literally, by yourself to figure it out, you lose a ton of money, and how much time have you been losing money? How much time have you been wasting trying to figure out shit on your own? Like, to spend this money, how long did you do it over what span of time? A year? What? You based a year, guys, a year trying to guess. What else? What else? More years, right? Years, guys, that you're wasting. Trying to figure out this shit yourself. Spending your own hard-earned money instead of leveraging the professionals. It's just not wise. I'm telling you here, we'll work with you, right? We'll work with you to make it work. I'm giving you the best deal that I've ever offered on it today. But guys, come on, baby. Come on. And let me show you what you're going to be a part of. Let's pull up the Wistia clip for what we're doing on our side as far as building an actual physical location to teach from too. I want to just show you guys, we plan to be the company that's going to be the #1 place to go to for entrepreneurs when it comes to customer acquisition in the world. We will shit on any college, I promise you. But let me show you our physical location that we're building out, all right? For you guys to have a place to come to, and this will actually be done in April 2018 of this year. Go ahead and hit the tape, Rex. Yeah. Flooring and furniture, we got a ton of examples in that, Tim. It's all the same stuff, player. All right? What's going on? No load? So do the smaller size and just play it from, yeah, I'll play it from here. I'm going to reload it there. All right, try it from there. Oh, Rena's bad luck. Again.
Actually, I have it uploaded in the Prezi if you still want that open.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, maybe I'll play from there. If it plays from Prezi out there, that's impressive. We'll show you this campus, though. But let's do this, guys. While you're going to the website, let's do some Q&A. Let's do some Q&A about the School of Genius. Oh, we got it working?
Well, it just started playing and paused.
Oh, pause it and let it buffer for a second. All right. So questions that I can answer for you guys. Questions I can answer for you guys about today, the School of Genius, working with our family, coming in, getting stuck with us for 6 months. While we give you the craziest deal ever. Oh, never mind. Ah. Okay, wait. Yeah, there it is. Dorm, if you're looking for an A to Z training, that's all we do. We have like the whole thing. That's our whole thing. Yes, we do, Sydney. All right, guys. So there's power in proximity. Here's the Genius Studios that we've already signed a lease on 6 blocks from our current office that you're here from. But when we teach, instead of me teaching upstairs in our dinky ass attic, we'll be teaching from here. 30 seats, all super fucking comfortable, like you're at the movie theaters in Sinopolis with the recliners and the desk. You'll be able to freaking come here, learn from some of the smartest brains in the world. I can't officially release all of the people that we've already had agreed to come teach here, but I promise you they are the smartest, most influential and famous entrepreneurs in the world. And so guys, when I tell you that we're changing the way that education runs, there is not a company in the world that has shit on us, period. Because we give a fuck 50 times more than anyone about our students' results, and we teach all tactical stuff that matters. So Rena, pull up Clicks into Customers 2.0. I want to go in a little bit more detail because some people ask some questions like, well, do you show me how to do X, Y, and Z? So a few months back, I recently finished a course called Clicks into Customers. And this right here is how we create ads. So today what you got to see is me reviewing ads using best practices from Clicks into Customers, our course. But if you're that person right now that's like, Billy, I understand that the only difference from me growing my business in 2018 not is just more quality customers, this is the training for you. You get immediate access to this that you can start going through today. Matter of fact, let me ask you guys. Yeah, you can upgrade from the gene pool, you sure can. Make sure you put your name in there and call you. But let me ask you guys all right now a second. How many of you here today, the only difference between you making a lot of money in 2018 and a little bit is just having more quality customers on a consistent basis? Say yes or no in the chat. That's it. You just need more quality customers in a way to do it that's not fucking cold calling and everything else in between. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you join the School of Genius, because that is what we're the best in the world at building. So this course, Clicks into Customers 2.0, takes you step by step on exactly what to do to build an ad campaign. You can literally come here, pull up 2 monitors, and in one, it'll tell you, click here, do this, da-da-da-da-da, so forth. And in the other window, you can actively take notes and go through the worksheets. So for example, whenever you start a campaign, there are certain questions you have to ask yourself as the business owner, or as the marketer, certain questions that you have to ask the clients. That's what we create. So we have worksheets and workbooks for all of this. Literally everything you need to do, all you have to do is follow the videos. Here's the difference between our videos and a video in any other course that you probably don't think is important, but it's the only thing that's important, and it's here. Our videos are entertaining as shit. Now, why does that matter? When's the last time you guys have honestly went through a training that was boring as hell? Be real. That you actually did the whole thing from A to Z when it was just someone being boring as shit, reading and stupid slow, like it's just crazy. It's an ineffective way for people to learn. It's not realistic. It's not realistic, guys. So the whole thing is entertaining. It's designed in a fun way. I simplify everything so that you can build multiple funnels for your business. So for example, right now, if you're a real estate agent and you're saying, well, shit, the only thing stopping me from fucking hitting 10K a month or whatever that is, 20K, 30K, 50K, 100K, is you just need more listings. This isn't a course designed to show you how to get more listings. It gives you a skill set that 99.9999999% of real estate agents don't have. If you're an insurance agent and the only way to increase your income is just to have more people, this course is for you. If you sell cars, this course is for you. If you do anything, this course is for you. If you got a business, seriously, this course, like, all fairness, and take this with love, the people here today that opt out of not just us, but out of learning this shit, you're gonna get your ass kicked by the world until you go out of business. And you're gonna start learning this shit 3 years from now when it's gonna be old, outdated, and irrelevant. Guys, part of wealth is catching trends. Right now, the trends is to be advertising on social. If you don't know how to take advantage of that, you get left behind. Not only do we go over Facebook, we teach you how to run ads on YouTube. If you think you're a Facebook ninja, fine. You're not. We'll probably show you more things to increase it. But if you're not using YouTube ads, 2017, that was our #1 source of income. If you're not using automated text messages, we show you how to use all of it. I got a course for everything, bro. Like, your entire library is on point when you take our stuff. I mean, we have courses for days, YouTube advertising, sell like a genius, everything that you need to dominate your space Some of you are just being held back right now because you don't know how to sell. Right? You get the leads, you just can't close. I created an entire sales training specifically designed for marketers. The way that you sell for marketers is not the same way that you sell for real estate or doing vacuums door to door for Kirby. It's a different art. It's a different finesse. It's the one that I've mastered better than anybody in the world. I took a course and I show you exactly what I do. Here's the slides that I use. Here's what I say. Here's what happens when someone gives me objection. I give you the entire thing right there. You have instant access to it. All this training you have to learn if you want to win. The more skills you have, the more you earn. It's very simple. Got it? So guys, recent changes to Facebook. I'm live every week, Ryan. I'm live every week. Every Thursday, I forgot about that. Go to SOG. I forgot about this. Every Thursday, these girls over here in camera 3, every Thursday, they have office hours.
Right here.
That's office hours. What do you guys do during office hours? Tell them about it. What? No mic? Oh, there you go.
Every Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, if you have technical questions or want to brainstorm some strategies, we go live and we answer all of them.
Yep, we go over Q&A. We literally
All the techie shit.
All the techie shit. You can just ask us questions for a full hour straight. So
Share the screen with them. Hop on a one-on-one if they don't get it.
afterwards, yes.
Crazy.
Got you.
Crazy, guys. I mean, it's just, there's not, I'm proud of us right now. Because we're good, man. We're good. We're good. Yeah, you get the beautiful smiles. Oh, Arena. So right now, just so I know, how many people have opted into forgeniuses.com right now? Because I'm gonna go downstairs here in a minute, and I'm gonna start calling people. All right. So who am I talking to? Am I talking to David? Our teammate have started calling already. Okay. I'm talking to James. I'm talking to Myron. I'm talking to Matthew. Okay. I'm talking to Brent. I'm talking to Sarah, Dorman, Javier, Dimitri, Remy, David, Rodney. Okay. I look forward to talking with all you guys. Right. I'm talking to Jen. I'm talking to Jeremy. I'm talking to Mary. Good. I'm talking to London. We're gonna call you guys. I'm gonna bang it out, and I'm gonna fucking sit here until we get through all of you guys. London. Okay. Matthew. Who else? Who else? And so I can learn. I'm talking to Nanonoshka. Okay, I got you. Let's see. Richard says, I was about to leave, and y'all pan in here, shaking my head. Got him. Let's see, Pauline. I'm talking to Pauline. I'm talking to Latanya. I'm talking to Steven. Okay, I'm talking to Rakers. Who else? Who else am I talking to? All right. Who? My first language is Spanish. Am I out there in Spanish? I don't know. I got, hey, Hector. Let me show, I'm ready, man. What's up? Echo, come over for a sec.
Yeah, but the course isn't in Spanish.
The course isn't in Spanish, but I got something for you right here. You come to School G's. I'm gonna introduce you to some person, one of my best friends on the planet that also works here. He runs all of our YouTube ads. But you want to habla español? Let's habla español, Abel. What's up? Right? Can I get a mic right here? This is, guys, you just throw any obstacle, throw any objection at us. I don't care. I don't care. Right here. Throw it at us. We're talking to Abel right now. Or Abdel. In Spanish, just solamente. Solamente, Echo. Right here. Aldo Rodriguez.
Speak with him, man. Speak Spanish. Say hola.
Tell him. Just tell him right now. Tell him right now in Spanish. Yeah, tell him in Spanish right now.
Abdel, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tipo de negocio tienes?
Tell him about Pro Studio Live, how you were literally advertising all your shit in Spanish. Like, he's already done sales while in Mexico. Real shit.
Sí, todas las ventas que tuvimos en
You guys crushed
español,
it. Big time membership site. They crushed it. Tell him.
todo era más barato. Cada persona que entró desde
That's customer service, motherfucker. Right here.
desde nuestras publicidades, todo fue mucho más barato porque yo creo que en Latinoamérica hay menos competición y por eso pudimos tener más éxito ahí.
It's way cheaper. It's way cheaper there. Hey, and forgeniuses.com. Did you go there? Abdul, if I don't see you on forgeniuses.com, man, I'm gonna be mad. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm telling you, you can't hear me. Anybody else? You speak a different language? Try it. Somebody try language on me right now. Tell me I don't know it. Go. Anybody go Japanese? Takashi, get Takashi. Takashi, come here if you're not on the phone. He's on the call? Damn, I got Japanese in the fish. Takashi, get your ass up here on the next call. My little cousin's gonna come here. He's gonna speak Japanese on you. Doesn't matter, guys. Doesn't matter. I'm just waiting for the excuses. All right. Let's see. Oh, Russian? Mother Russia. You know, come on, you know I know Russian player. You know, I know Hebrew. Polish? You know, I know Polish. I don't care. I actually do know Portuguese. Yeah, that's my shit. Broccoli rice, all that. That's me. I got a lot of friends that are real Portuguese as shit. Hey, watch this. David Day. Portuguese. Here's Portuguese for you. I was in Festa, homie. I was in Festa. And one of my good friends was the queen, and I was in Festa. How about that, David? I was in Festa. So if you're not applying now, I don't know what to tell you. All right? Shout out to Jason. He actually typed in Hebrew. I read that shit. And you know how I read it? From right to left, homie. From right to left. I knew. I knew. I knew. So what else you guys got? So I don't care what race you are. I mean, if you go, here's what's cool about us, and this may matter to some of you. If you've been in the digital marketing space for any time, then everybody knows that a digital marketer, traditionally, can I get my drawing board right there? I got it in my hand. A digital marketer, traditionally, has looked like this. A white person with glasses. But we changed the game now. If you go to our event, like the Genius Workshop, we had 500 people come out to San Diego, California from all over the world. Shit was multicultural as hell, man. Our whole entire group, we got everything. We got black people. That was a fro. We got Mexicans. What kind of hair? Oh, that's good. Save my Control Z. Yeah. What kind of hair Mexicans got? What?
Sombrero.
That's racist. Good. I love it. Let's get racist out here. We got Mexicans. What's up? There it is. Control Z me there. What else do we got? We got everything. We literally have every single race. We got Chinese. We got Chinese. What are the Chinese hats? Right? All right, there we go. Racist, fortune cookie in the hand. Yeah? It doesn't matter. We're racist, all that shit. We got everybody. It doesn't really matter. You look at our office, we got every single race and nationality in here, guys. Filipino. Yes, we got Filipino. Right? Like we got it all. So guys, if you're not getting into the SOG, it's because you're racist. That's it. That's it. Let's see. Fabio, question, my friend. Would you like to promote my business? Yeah, we got Korean in here too. Real shit. Would you like to promote my business in February and use as an example on how to promote? I'm short on money anyway. I don't even know what your business is, Fabio, but I love the fact that you asked me that. I love you. All right, so who else is still here who's on the fence that hasn't made a move yet? I want to talk to you specifically. Okay, that hasn't submitted their offer for Geniuses. Who are you? Okay, who else? I love you, Fabio. Who else? Say your name. Don't you dare. I'll call you out right now. I'll get on the phone with you. This is crazy. Lass uns das aufdusch. I speak Dutch. Aswin? I speak it. It's Deutsch. I speak Deutsch. Is that what they say? Is it Deutsch? Oh, yeah. Jordan's racist. She's German. Yeah. She's, we know, right? Shout out to Grams. That's my boo. That's true. Chris says, thinking League of Geniuses might be best, most efficient option for me. It doesn't exist right now, Kristen. Well, it does exist. It's just full. But I love you. I love you to death. Get your name in. Watch this. I'm calling people right now. If you really feel that way, put your name in. Let's talk. It is. It is. The league is Rap City. What else we got, guys? Anybody questions, objections? Watch this. You know what's funny? The webinar is over. We still have 200 people on the line. For my 200 people here on the line, I know I don't have 200 leads in there. I know I don't have 200 leads, so I'm talking to somebody. Tim says, are you teaching how to stack the ads, split test? How much should we spend on the ads? I didn't size this up. Tim, yes, but we don't do stacking of ads, as you say. We have our own strategy. So I will tell you this, like if you have a little bit of experience, I'm gonna ask you to leave all of your thoughts about Facebook at home and just take on our perspective of how we go about it. Because I think that's when you get the most from it. And then once you complete our training, understand how we approach an advertisement, then you can couple it up with what you know. But Tim Jung, I expect to see your name on there right now, buddy. Okay? Remy says the cost is scary. Well, man, that cost is nowhere near what you paid for your college degree, and it's nowhere near what you're going to pay from freaking trying to figure it out by yourself. Learning by your own is the most expensive thing you can do. So if you're really worried about cost, then you'll get in. Get your name on there. Let's go. Richard's got a crush? What? Richard? He's talking about you. Let's see. Okay, SOG, it is. I'm looking forward to your call. Me too, Chris. I'm looking forward to chatting up with you. Let's see your name in there. Oh, this is my favorite. This is my favorite objection. Give me your phone number, Amy. Let's chat about it. She says, I haven't signed up. Don't know if it will cover my business. We already talked. This is our classic objection. This one's the fakest one. Unless your business somehow does not need customers to survive, and if your customer somehow is not on Facebook, it's one of the out of the 2 billion, it's not on there. Come on, Amy. Give me your number. I'll call you right now. I'll walk you through your entire shit.
I mean, this also works for, like, all the back end works for anything.
Dude, I mean, the automation, the fall. I mean, you know how much time? Watch this. Here's who should do this. Let me give you another little baby pitch. Because I already talked on all the races, because obviously that's important in a presentation. So let me give this to you. I want to give you guys perspective, and I'm going to make this about me for a second. I'm going to bring it back to you. Look at this. How many of you did I call to get here today and ask you to come? Or did I show up on your doorstep and mail you? Anybody? How about raise your hand if that's you in the chat? Anybody? Everybody? Email I did, that's right. We're going to get there. So what I did between Facebook, email, and text messaging, we were able to get a little bit under 2,000 people to register for this event that while I was in Vegas decided to do 4 days ago. Okay? Now, keep in mind, to do this, I did nothing. Automation did it all. So now here I am live today, okay? And you don't get everyone to show up, right? You probably get about a third of the people to actually show up. So I got hundreds of people to come here live today to listen to my presentation so now that I can make a pitch. So how much time and I personally as the CEO involved? What are we, about 3 hours? Okay, I'll say 3 hours plus I'll spend some time on the phone, 3 to 4 hours. Okay, we know it costs $5K to make a sale. How many sales do you guys think I'll make today? Matter of fact, I mean, you guys saw me listing out the names of the people who opted in. How many sales do you think I'll make today? Ballpark me. Play with me. How many sales? Okay, let's say 10. Sure. Why not? If we make 10 sales today, that's 50K. That's 50K for 3 to 4 hours of my time. And the rest is all done with automation. Videos, ads, text, emails. How many of you can honestly sit here and tell me, as you're a part of this thing working, that you don't need to learn what I know, what they know? Does it sound like a bad investment to not learn this shit? I hope it does, because it is. 3 to 4 hours for 50K, right? And I just did that ballpark math. Okay? So guys, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I did not learn it. I don't know. Any other questions I can answer for you guys before I hop on these phones? Okay. Been in my emails for months. It's all automated. We got 150,000 people in our emails, bro. And that's what you guys can all do for your own industries. Like, we're living it. We breathe it. We do it. Okay? Let's see. Yes, Jason says, I missed him. Can you scroll up? Or I got this. You know, I'll do it. I just want to lose. Anything else good? Hold on. Jason had a question. He says, something I didn't hear today. Here's an example. $1,000 a month on a company that's threading. Let's say $500 budget, $1,500. They need 40 customers just to cover the cost per month. At 3% click-through of the ad, and it's 100% conversion. Can you really talk to that real quick? Not wanting to complain, just want to hear your perspective. Well, your math is wrong. You got some fuzzy math. What did he say? They're paying $1,000 a month?
500 budget.
Okay. And they have a $500 budget? Okay. And they need 40 customers? If 3% click through the ad? What does the click through of the ad have anything to do with any of the metrics at all? 100% No. Your math is off, Jason. So let me break it down to you a different way. So let's say someone's all in paying you $1,500 to get us to certain desired result. Okay? And then you find a client and you spend $500 on advertisements, okay? Let's say that you get $5 a lead, which is fair to say in this industry. Okay, that's 500 divided by 5. That means you give them 100 leads. Out of the 100 leads, your goal at a glance is to have them cover 3x your spend. So in a perfectly good world. So 100 leads, you want to make, what's 1,500 times 3? 4,500. That's the real metric that you're trying to achieve, okay? So when you're doing this as a service, you realize a couple things. Number one, only a fool would take your own value off of the first transaction that comes from these few leads, right? A lot of these people, for them example, they have a membership site, or not a membership site, a membership, where people will pay up to 12 months in advance. So I'll give you perspective. Let's say out of these 100 leads, they get a hold of 50. And out of these 50 leads, let's say that 20 become customers. And out of these 20 customers, let's say that they sell half of them on their yearly package. And every time they come threading, it's $100 or something like that. So over the course of a year, they make a shitload of money. So every single company you work with is going to be completely different. You don't know, but you have to understand metrics. That's why when you first sit down with a client, it has to be clear of what the objection is. So if the client tells you, hey, just to let you know, our service is $12. Our service is $12 and we're expecting to win. Guess what? Guess what, Jason? Don't take them on as a client. You see what I'm saying? Don't take them on as a client. I'm talking memberships because that's your job as the expert, is to tell them what to sell. So for example, a lot of them do have it. So if you work like a massage envy, that's the only way they accept payment, is getting people to agree over a year's time to pay. You can't even go in there without outside of a membership. Does that make sense to you, Jason? So Jason, what you're thinking of is, it sounds like your biggest issue without knowing anything about you is, who are you fishing with? Who are you fishing with? What pond are you playing in? Because you're basing your numbers off of businesses that don't know what the hell they're doing. If someone's expecting to have a retail business and only charge people whatever the hell price that you said, they're not going to make enough money to survive. It's just very simple. Does that make sense? So stop dealing with businesses like that. If you deal with the smart businesses, they know how to take a customer and make a shitload. So you're just dealing with the wrong clients. If you have to go into and nitpick the math to make it work, don't talk to them. Find the people. It's easy. I'll flip it on you. What if you talk about doing advertisements for a plastic surgeon? And let's say you charge them $5K a month, and every single boob job that they do gives them 10 grand and 5 grand is profit. If you bring them 3 boob jobs a month, guess what? You're a fucking rock star. So why are you playing games with other shit that doesn't make sense? So for example, if the threading shop doesn't have a membership, then I wouldn't work with them because the math is off. And they're not in business, they're just selling a product. You see what I'm saying? So check the place you're fishing. You guys, you get to dictate this whole thing. This whole market is underserved because nobody knows what the hell they're doing. So you can choose any industry you want to work with. But just to get them results takes practice and sometimes different strategies, which we cover in the School of Genius. Gotcha? After Peck says that's real talk. I got you, Jason. And I'm glad you asked the question, Jason. I like when people ask. That's how we get to talk about cooler shit, you know? Let's see. Remy says, mostly because my practice or my background's in sales and not marketing, you need money to market. Bro, you need money to market and paid ads, but I want you guys to look at something. So people will look at me and they go, holy shit, man, how are you spending 100 to 200K a month? It's because your brain is telling you this. In order to advertise and spend 100K a month, Billie Jean is writing a check every single month for 100K. No, I'm not. What Billie Jean is doing is taking, not even, this is a low number. It's taking $3,500 a day, so I do have to have the first $3,500, but then what I'm doing is I'm making sales the same day. See what I'm saying? So if I spend $3,500, I might make in sales the same day 5 grand. So how much money do I really need to have to advertise to spend 100K a month? How much money do I really need to have on hand to advertise to spend 100K a month? actual cash you need to have. How much? How much, people? How much? My mathematicians, there's still 181 of you here. How much? How much? It's $3,500, right? Now, in fairness, sometimes you use a payment processor that takes like 3 to 4 days to transfer out your money. So I try and stay like a week ahead. So realistically, I would say 3,500 times 7, and that's how much cash you need to have on hand. But let me tell you something. None of you are going to be spending $100K a month on advertising. You just don't need to. See what I'm saying? But I can tell you that if you need to have a $3,000 a month budget and advertising, that's just $100 a day. And if you can spend $100 in that same deal, make $200 in sales, right? You're good. So you don't need all this money, you guys. That's a myth. That's not true. No one advertises like that. The only people who advertise like that are people who are doing serious media buys on like billboards and shit. They're just literally writing a check and saying, put my picture up there, which is fucking stupid. What I like about this way with advertising is you can never be at risk that much. So for example, if you advertise $100 a day, and then in day 2, you only make $50, you can turn the ad off right away. And you can make changes so you can make it profitable. Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense? Do you see why this is like legal gambling and it's fair? You can stop the ad when it's not working. You're in control of how much you spent. So is that clear to anyone? Peoples? Here's to Dales. You got it? Okay? So, yeah. Sure, I mean, like Remy, to make sales, you just have to have something fucking great to sell. If you have this skill set, you know you're selling something legit. So Remy, to make money, all you really have to do is pick up the phone and just call someone and fucking get them to say, yeah, you can follow my whole entire sales presentation and sell like a genius, which you'll have access to. Right? So that's that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go downstairs and start making calls. Is there anybody here right now that anyone still in this call, the 170 people, is there anyone here right now, and be honest, that is here but didn't go to 4geniuses.com to have a chat? Anybody? Anyone? Okay, I'm telling you right now, go to 4geniuses.com right now so we can have a chat. There's no way you're just hanging out with me for this long if you're not interested. You know what I'm saying? And like, you guys gotta listen. Thank you, Chase. I appreciate you. Wayne, shout out to you. Okay. So also, someone says, doesn't it take more than a day for a Facebook ad to get its bearings? Guys, let me teach you something. The answer is sometimes. Sometimes no. Sometimes it'll win right away. I want to be real about. First of all, there's a special deal going on today that is fucking the best deal ever. But let's just say our typical pricing that we charge every single day for the School of Genius, which is completely fair. It's cheap relative to what you get. But $5K for 6 months. Everybody right here is so afraid of losing this $5K. And I'm going to be honest with you, if I'm going to be completely real with you, I think it's funny because in this next 6 months, let me show you what you're going to do with that money. Anyway, what's 6 divided by 5K? 5K divided by 6, what is this? Like $900, something like that? Okay. There's $833, whatever the fuck it is. Here's what you're going to do. Bro, you're the same person that fucking spent $2 grand on Christmas on presents that you couldn't afford for somebody that you love to make yourself stressed out when you should invest into yourself so you can actually make that money and afford it. You're the same person that buys a fucking mocha chocolate suka fucking chica fucking fricacini for $10 a day and spends another $300 a month on fucking coffee and shit. You're the same person that gets drunk and you buy a round for your friends and then you end up with a $375 fucking tab at the bar because you weren't paying attention, you just had fun, you said whatever, fuck it. You're the same person who watches like the Gordon Ramsay shows and like gets an itch to go to a restaurant and you drop $500 on a night to dinner with you and your freaking wife. Oh, but you forget about what it tastes like the next day and you're in a food coma and you have to shit all day the next day. I mean, we have, and I'm talking about you and me, we all have so many bad habits with our money. But for some reason, we have the psychological block. When there's something that we know hands down will legit benefit us, you find reasons to not spend it. But all the things that you know you should not do, you fucking don't need any reasons at all. You do fuck it YOLO. You do it because it's YOLO. You only live once. I mean, the shit that we say to allow ourselves to spend dumb fucking money is crazy. But the second something will actually help us, our guard is up. Are you fucking me right now? Right? And here's the other thing. I know for sure, if you don't learn this, here's what your income's gonna do. Over time. Or, if you're really lucky, it'll do this. And now you're, hold up, let me show you. Now you're 65. Let me show you the math of what I just did. This is my mom, 18, worked for the county, probably came out, started making like 30K, ends up retiring, 65,000 bucks over 30 fucking years. All because she was afraid, you see what I'm saying? Like not her, in her case, she did it, she's retired from the county, she's happy. But again, for you right here, you're on this webinar because you don't want this to be your trajectory. You don't want that to be your trajectory. That's why you're here today. Can we agree? But yet you don't want to do shit to actually get out your fucking situation, like invest into yourself. You can't go wrong putting more knowledge into your head. Guys, the amount of money you make is directly correlated with the skill sets that you have. You understand? Are you up here? Yeah. Okay? The amount of money you make is directly correlated with the amount of skills that you have. Okay? So for example, the doctor always makes a lot of money because the doctor saves lives. The lawyer, what? Yeah, I know, it's on the way. The lawyer is always going to make money because they stop you from going to jail. Right? The marketer that's good will always make money because they stop you from going bankrupt when you need customers. If you possess this skill yourself, then you can be the ultimate to stop yourself from BK. You understand? Marketing is the only thing that actually exists in a business. What does that mean, Billy? Because without the marketer, without the marketing, the sales doesn't exist. Because you can't make a sale if no one's ever heard of you. Without the sales, fulfillment to your service doesn't exist. Without fulfillment, you don't have the headache of customer service. Without customer service, you don't need an HR department and lawyers and everything else. Everything starts with marketing. You're sitting here dicking around, arguing whether you should make this investment, when the truth is, if you don't make this investment, you're fucked. How about that? A little harsh? Maybe. At least somebody's honest with you. Now, because I got a little intense on you, I'm going to introduce you to somebody. I told you guys, you're going to have no reason to say no. I done sold to you in English. I done sold to you in Spanish. But now I'm going to sell to you in Japanese. Go ahead.
はじめまして、私の名前は高橋です。よろしくお願いします。これからさ、
Tell them to come in. Tell them to come in the SOG right now. Tell them to go to 4geniuses.com, give their information, and enter into the SOG.
www.4geniuses.com 行って、まあそこからサインアップしてください。そして私たちのなんていうまあ家族になろう。よろしくお願いします。
Tell them more, yeah.
Yeah, well, here's the thing about Japanese. Kind of like marketing. I mean, you might think it's in your blood, but if you don't do it all the time, you start forgetting. So I moved back from Japan probably about, 2 years ago? And I don't practice it as much anymore. And even it's in my blood, I'm rusty. So...
Well, let's talk about this. Taka. So Taka's enrolled a lot of people. That's my little cousin I told you guys about before he came to this game. He was bagging people up at Costco. Shout out to Costco. But tell about the lives you changed, man. Tell about some students that you enrolled. Because you got people that are still in line. Just look at this. Am I not lying? There's still 150 people here. The presentation's been over 45 minutes. Okay. There's still 150 people here.
Okay.
So 150 people here that are still on the fence about should they do this or should they not.
You should definitely do this.
Well, we didn't know that, but they're on the fence and they're like worried about the 5K investment. Like, what happens if I don't make a return? So tell some stories about people that you've enrolled that are just fucking crushing it.
I mean, I just last, December? I mean, we got this girl and she's killing it already, but I mean, just implemented your Sell Like a Genius training. She closed probably 20K, gonna close 50 soon. She's going to Thailand with her daughter. She's gonna
What's
shoot
her name? She got a name.
Montina.
She's in the school of
She's
genius.
in
A real
the
person
school
they
of
connect
genius.
with.
Yeah, that you can reach out to and ask, hey, how'd you do that? Can you help me with my process? And like to be like a phone call or a post away would literally change the way you do business, right? Change
What
the way
else?
you
Who
do
else?
business.
Name the people, man. You talk to a lot of
There's
people.
so many people. I talk to so many people a day. I change so many lives a day. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's no reason not to do this. I mean, worst case, like what you always say, humans are resilient. If you're lazy and you don't do it, I mean,
then you just fucking lose it. You were gonna use it to drink anyway. You fucker.
You'll probably spend it on other shit. But if you actually use the training and you make it work, then the potential's huge. So
That's it, man. You only fail if you quit.
Exactly.
Exit in Japanese, please.
That's
No, come on. You have to say it like some Japanese shit, Taka.
How do you know?
I don't know.
You don't even know.
There's something you say bye. I know there's a bye.
Yeah, have you ever like been to Japan?
Hanayashimika.
Nah. It's like it depends. Like if it's like friends, it's
Just
kinda
say bye, Taka. Damn, and get on the phone.
Jane.
Jane, see? Oh shit. Just requested to call Michael Harris. Said I love it, brother. I'll call you soon. And they'll call now. I'm gonna jump on the phones. I just can't stop because I'm like, why are there still 138 people here? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Anyone else? We're about to call. Anyone else I'm missing? All right. Please tell us what you're selling. Clicks on the customers and the School of Genius. Dude, no. The School of Genius, you get access to all those trainings. Every training that we have, as a member of the School of Genius, you get access to all of it, guys. All of it. Got it? So, I'm going to now get on the phones. Is there anyone here out of the 137 people that still have not opted in? If so, tell me why before I walk away. Okay? Okay, so thanks for all you do to help so many. Appreciate you. All right? Good. I'm going to start calling right now. Period. I look forward to you becoming a member of our family. And don't forget, I'm going to also hit you with a crazy offer that makes no sense. Okay? Want to know if you can help me specifically? Answer is yes. I will not take any of those calls. Your specific situation is not unique, and I don't know it. That's the first thing you learn as business when you really learn to grow and scale. That's why someone on Shark Tank can sit back and add value to your business, because your business is not unique. It's always the same fucking shit. It's always the same process. You need marketing for people to hear about you. You need to close the sales, and you need to keep your customers happy. The end. Please stop acting like your business is unique. Please stop acting like your shit is so different. The reason why you do that is because you're afraid of taking accountability for where you're at right now. You have been in business for 5 to 10 years, and you're not fucking where you want to be at. But some reason, your arrogance and your ignorance still allows you to believe that you can do it by yourself. The second you get over your fucking self and realize that you need help is the second that you start getting fucking results. I'm out. I'll see you soon. Take us out.